This is a Rick Code exclusive.
We come at a later time, and you niggas was looking at me like we wasn't live.
Once again,
We are.
the Pouppodcast.
I am the Rick Code.
It's your boy Dubz 817.
It's your man, Chef Chad, the artist formerly known as Twitterless.
And it is episode 20. Big Dubberino. Shout out to all of my big dogs out there riding on Dubz. Although if you riding on Dubz at this point, you pretty lame.
Yeah, bro. I seen a nigga on like some 24s with like it was like a Chevy fucking like just like one of the regular ones, bro. And I was like, nah,
Chevy.
bro. Like,
A box heavy?
wasn't even a box. It was like a 2015 model, bro.
Oh, like a
Impala or something.
Oh, damn. New model boy. Well, somewhat.
Yeah. Already got mine queued up, man. Ready to go. This shit play good.
perfect light.
Had
What
to
we
bring
sipping
in,
on today?
Had to bring in a Martell for the occasion, man.
It is a special occasion. You know, I was up at Total Wines. I was gonna get the extra, but then I was like, nah, since tasting it last time, I'd rather have
Yeah.
the one I prefer, which is actually still Tres Amigos Añejo. Family owned and operated, you know what I mean?
While y'all doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my cup together. This nigga fuck around and take 3 shots before the cup, babe.
Well, I ain't got nowhere to go.
Got that Cincoro and Nejo.
Can you pass me those strawberry caviars?
That's that 5 NBA on us, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is the Añejo.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so this supposed to be aged in the bourbon barrels. I'm actually interested to taste that. This was the one that was given, 3 amigos around for their money.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Between this one and that Reposado, this one's the shit.
Oh, you tasted it?
Yeah, they got they got the samples at Total Wines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just had never heard of it.
I be seeing advertisements on Facebook and shit, but
Shit, man.
I ain't know who it was.
Is we pulling up?
Yeah, you know it.
What's the pull up to?
Toast up, man. 20 episodes
I
of
was
this
just
bitch,
about-
man.
Got that Benz coupe sitting outside, and you know what it's on. Dubz. Got my homie to my left from the 817, and you know his name. Dubz. That new Mercedes wagon outside with the frog eye lens, it's mine with the bubble light, and you know what it's sitting on. Dubz. I'm trying to put platinum eyebrows on these hoes. Thought I was gonna put another one in you. Nah.
No, I was like, what does he do? That nigga was like,
A little drain off the vein thing, you feel me? Cut off the vein. I appreciate that. We back in here one more time. Tell a friend to come again. And then you already know we came to win down the sin. Ain't got no juice and gin, but we still in here, my friends. What part of the neighborhood did you come from? I wouldn't know. It used to be Mrs. Rogers' neighbor. Now I'm just Big Dog Red. What can we say? But it is episode 20. It's been a long time coming. A lot of camera running. Hustling trying to get these screenshots. The audio was fucked up. Computer fuck around and choked up. But a nigga still getting these screenshots. It's your boy Rick Cotty.
Excuse.
And I remember you. Do you remember me?
Man.
Shout out to Sarah McLaughlin. Free might catch that. Not too many will. I did that one for the highbrow. I go back to the knee slappers for the mainland. You understand? We gonna all get there. Just the journey might be a little different. You understand? Well, what's news we can use? What's new out here in these streets? How y'all been, man?
Shit, man, I've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Sitting back at the crib. Not doing much.
Can't complain. Enjoying life.
Yeah.
Me, I swear it's been the same, man. You know, just out here fucking around with these stocks, fucking around with these opportunities, trying to work on a food truck opportunity if I can. Got some other shit.
I definitely thought
in the
about that
works.
too. Like
Yeah,
a food truck or like a restaurant.
That's where it's at right now. Especially with the decline of restaurants. Like right now, gonna be the perfect time to start any of that shit. With so many places closing down.
I've been looking at for like the last couple years, like LA, they had like a big like food truck like movement where like some of them niggas started out on like tables and shit, like Taco Bell and like
Martell, sip on that.
Taco Bell and all them other dudes out there.
Yeah.
They got like the little chef group, and they opening their restaurants together and shit. Like, there's some niggas out here doing similar shit to that. You know what I'm saying?
Last year they had a food truck like gathering over at the Grand Prairie jump off. A whole bunch of food trucks was out there. You go out there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It's time. We get right. You see me? What it do?
I definitely want to dabble in the food though.
Yeah, man. Shit, it just you gotta. Right now, you just gotta strike while the iron right and shit. Once I get right, I'm gonna buy me a few liquor stores. That's the second wave right now.
Yeah, there's motherfuckers popping up everywhere. Everywhere and everywhere.
Everywhere since they passed that little law, and especially in Dallas, I know shit, cause it wasn't none around where I stayed at, and then shit, all of a sudden, man, it was like one right down the street, then it was one down that street,
Damn.
and it was two down that street, then it was two beside. I was like, God damn, all them bitches be booming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit. The law chain really helped that.
Yep, especially during these times.
Yep. Liquor store down the street from my crib in Total Wine. Them niggas been seeing me, boy. Like,
They know me now.
They got one
be
literally
a bit
being built right behind us, a liquor depot. Fucking just.
I'm definitely not going out and drinking with these niggas, man.
I had a couple invites. They're like, "Hey, you want to come to the bar?" I'm like, "Man, I ain't trying to go out to that bar."
I
right
be
now,
seeing
man."
y'all niggas, and I be like, man, like every week, bro. Like,
Nah, bro. Like me, don't get me wrong.
It be
Man,
like-
we've been in the pandemic so long that I ain't gonna even lie. It get kind of hard to just literally just sit in the house and do nothing.
yeah.
But what?
I'm not fit to be around. Like,
No,
But
but
without
niggas.
to say what I do is I make sure I go do something that's like spaced. Like me and my homies, we only gonna do something that's spaced out. One, and then two is I don't do it like every time. Like I say, if I go out tonight, I wouldn't go back out. What's wrong?
Right there, in the, underneath, on the brim, right there. There you go. Come over. Right there, I got you.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, no. Let's say, you know what I'm saying, I go out tonight. I probably wouldn't go out for 2 weeks. Just off the muscle.
I could dig
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, And then on top of that, I mean, motherfuckers still trying to go out and shit. Man, sit y'all motherfucking ass down and save some money. Like, if this pandemic ain't done nothing for a motherfucker, one thing a motherfucker can't say is that bitch ain't taught motherfuckers how much. I know for me especially, that bitch done taught my ass how much motherfucking money, unnecessary money a motherfucker was just spending on just
Stupid shit.
just whatever the fuck. It don't even really, couldn't even really tell you just anything. Just shit. At one point, I'm just buying shit. Like,
Nigga not doing that on a Friday night. Nigga
Bro,
might hit
just
a
buying
restaurant.
shit,
You know what I'm saying?
bro, I got a pair of
Next
shoes.
day, go out hit the bar or some shit.
I
or
got
go-
a pair of shoes in my closet that are size 12, and I wear a 13, 14. Bought the hoes because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking that day. The bitch is still in the box, pristine. If you wear a 12, you can get them. I even consider giving them to a nigga at that point because they've been sitting in there for like 2 years, bro. I ain't even never wore them hoes. Just bought them.
What kind of shoes?
Some Giorgio Brutini. Just bought them. It was like I was thinking like didn't even like try them on. Thinking like okay, it's a 12. They church shoes. They gonna run. You know how like
Right,
they,
right.
Nope. Hoes do not fit.
Yeah.
Apparently my foot ain't even 13 no more. That's why I said 13, 14 because it's a little bit bigger now. You know, and a little bit heavier now. And that shit did come with it. So shit, my shoes now like 13. I know I had to get a 14. Like on some, you know what I mean? On some shit will get like a certain size, like certain style. But yeah, nah, them bitch right there, them some Slim Jones. Couldn't even fit them. What size you wear?
13.
Oh, yeah, you can't. You probably could. You could try them on, bro. You might be able to fit them, bro. I'll bring them out one day. You know what I'm saying? That we can.
One day.
I mean, like, we not here. Like, hey, bro, like, when the podcast over, like,
Yeah, that's what I was like, what?
maybe next week, you know what I'm saying? Like, my time is kind of limited, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got enough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how I go. So you feel me? Like, that's how. I ain't bring them, so, you know, it is what
Is
it
that
is.
another one?
This is my third one.
Yeah, this is just his third. This is my. This is
Hey,
my-
you don't have to take a shot. I'm just cheersing that hoe. No judgment, no pressure, no nothing like that.
Speaking of pressure, did you hear Tarrant County trying to decriminalize marijuana? I think they're doing it on a federal level too, but definitely for like
For misdemeanors.
for
2 ounces and under, they talking about they dismissing their cases.
dismissing their cases
And
on that pressure.
but you have to have proof of 3 months of sobriety because the new they're talking about because of the cases and everything. The first steps are rehabilitation. So if you can prove that you've been 3 months clean with no CBD or any kind of weed, THC in your system,
Which
then
is trash.
which will lead to a dismissal of
Yeah,
your
that's
case.
even worse than the fucking
That's trash.
fucking Seattle shit or Oregon, whoever was doing the shit where they
hard
send you to
substances?
rehab.
Yeah,
yeah, like
but
that's
that's
not even on the
trash.
same level because like nigga, you could have got caught with some shit like 5 years ago, nigga, and they want you to be clean for 3 months now. Like, no, nigga, like I'm not even dealing with that shit no more. So, nigga, I'm at the crib smoking. Like,
Right.
And on top of that, if you're talking about decriminalization and shit like that, you gotta remember that they don't even wait. Let me pull up one. No, I do that. But you gotta remember, we live in a very interesting climate. So all that drug testing shit, especially for like weed and shit, that shit don't make sense to me no more. Here's why. They got a test, right? You got to show that you were sober for
90
3 months.
days.
For 90 days, right?
Yeah.
So you go do this, that, and third, right?
Right.
Boom. Let's say you only smoke for 1 week in the past 90 days. You went to Vegas. You was out there for a week on some celebration shit. You smoked weed where it was legal to smoke it.
Right.
Legally going into the dispensaries under recreational uses, and you smoked it. So you never have participated in anything of the illegal sort.
Correct.
In actuality, you see what I'm saying? And where your actual vicinity is.
Well, that's the same thing
You
with
would
the.
still be saying I need a drug test clean. I'm saying drug test period.
Right. They
Like
do that
I'm
in the
saying, like
recreational
drug
states,
test.
though.
I'm saying drug test like period is stupid now at this point.
Right.
It's definitely stupid when you're talking about waging someone's I guess livelihood and criminal record on the line, because we can stay in your system for 40 plus days. So 90 days ain't really that far. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like 90 days is 40 plus days.
Right. And then you have a lot of people that participate in those in that type of situation due to personal or medical use. You know what I'm saying? Just because they can't get a hold of it. You know, I've had individuals. You know, oh well, you know, you can go to a legal state, and well, motherfucker, you tell me that I gotta up and move my whole entire family to go ahead and move to this state just so that I can be taken care of.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? No,
And then
that's
a lot
not,
of the times you got to pay the state tax if
Right,
you
right,
go there when you
right.
in Texas and you ain't got.
you ain't got no state tax. Right. Fuck out of here with that
You're
bullshit.
not moving out here for that bullshit. Nigga.
Right.
But,
Right.
you know,
And the
they-
cost of living higher
I was
and
just
all
about to
that
say
shit.
the amount of money that you're gonna spend to move to that location is absurd. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
because you're not gonna get the type of crib that you could get here.
Correct.
Definitely
I know a gentleman that stayed in L.A. for I think it was 17 or 18 years. He said, and he had a condo out there. Right. It was about 800 square feet. Right. Had this bad mamma jamma for about 17, 18 years, if I remember correctly, and ended up selling it. Ended up coming out here. He ended up buying a house, or no, excuse me, didn't buy a house. Purchased a house in stage 3 of it being built, and long story short, the house that he ended up purchasing was $315,000. You know what I'm saying? He ended up, I think, selling the condo for $387,000. Don't quote me on the numbers exactly, but I saw pictures, and this motherfucker right here was ridiculous, like ridiculous, and it's out in, I think, Waxahachie or Midlothian or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
315 in the right location, you could see
Right. And now in those areas that are
fuck around
underdeveloped,
there,
you can definitely come up super.
3,500, 4,000 square feet, nigga.
Yeah, I think he said something about like
bedroom.
3,500.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I saw
4, 5
pictures and I was just
bedroom,
like,
nigga.
right.
Maybe 6. You probably got a pool,
He
depending
got
on
a
where you
theater
at.
room.
Yeah.
Right.
Theater room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Them niggas be having like 3 living spaces.
right.
Like,
One you don't even go in or
Yeah.
touch. You know what I'm saying?
Once you walk in, it's on this side right here, and then it's another one over here that's
Right.
a little bit bigger. It's like the formal living room,
Right.
but then
We have a
got the-
conversation in this one.
We got the family living room over here.
Oh, no, I
where
was
it's
just
just like
thinking
the
about that
big ass
just
like vaulted ceiling and shit. You walk in that bitch and you like, damn, nigga. Then you go upstairs and shit. It's like, oh yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no. I remember I seen like one of my first.
Don't come to
actual-
Texas though. We don't.
Yeah,
want
no,
y'all.
Yeah, one of my first actual
tired of y'all
big
niggas.
houses I ever personally seen. I mean, y'all know my story already, but like when I came out here, I was working at the car dealership, and it was this cool old school cat named Mark Jackson. They got a 4,000 square foot joint out there somewhere. Man, you know, I ain't gonna get no area.
4,000 square feet, damn.
Yeah, we got 4,000 square
That's
foot
fucking
joint.
huge.
Talking about that shit. You walking in shit, he got the spiral.
Staircase?
You know what I mean? Yeah, with the big, he got the open areas, and he got the backyard with the fire pit and the patio with the extra area for the garden and the dogs. And,
Look like a cabin.
bro, you know what I'm
Fucking
saying? Like, yeah, like just straight up clean shit, you know?
Yeah.
And shit, that shit don't actually, you know.
And-
But don't come. I'm an outsider, so I'm telling you, don't come. It ain't worth it. You wouldn't like it.
Yeah. Cost of living, like
You'll
nigga.
hate it.
I did know a dude that was he went and he lived in Cali. He was like, man, I was making 100,000, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of the times, like a nigga be like, oh, nigga, 100,000, that's good. He was like, man, I was out there.
Nigga, in
and
Cali,
I was broke.
Right.
This
Right.
nigga.
I'm gonna say he sounds poor.
This nigga came out here. He was like, "Yeah, man, that same 100,000. You know what I'm saying? When I transferred, it's a whole different ball game,
Right.
bro."
No, when you say he make 100,000, and you said Cali, I only place I picture, you know, as soon as you say Cali, I think L.A. And I'm thinking in L.A. he broke. Bro, the motherfucker be having like $1 million mortgages on some shit that be like a
3 bedrooms,
like a 100,000,
800 square
yeah,
feet,
like
900 square feet.
Location.
No, a $60,000 to $80,000 purchase in some areas out here, depending on where it says stop 6 or some shit like that. That same shit in stop 6 would be fucking 600,000, 800,000.
Right.
That's just the mortgage. That's the mortgage. Imagine what you paying rent for that shit.
I mean, it's a lot of old shit out there, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. That be look like something off of Mama's
old shit.
Family or some shit. You know what I mean? That shit is
like Craig
some
crib
right.
probably still look like Craig crib right now. They
You
just
feel me?
remodeled
Like,
the inside.
Like they be looking old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They be out there in them what is it? What type of is Adobe brick or some shit like that? Houses
Damn.
and shit.
Like
Yeah, it is
zone
like a
area.
lot of those like Spanish style.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and motherfucker, but it's talking about million, 1.5 million. Motherfucker ain't nothing. Like even in that Miami, 1.5 million to buy you something. Cali, 1.5 million don't buy you shit. That's why the motherfucker be like stunned so hard. I feel like when you talk to Star, because it's like shit. To have a mansion out there, that's saying something.
Yeah, we went on like the little
That's a $6
celebrity
million
house
property
tour when we went out there, and they was like, "This house is worth this much," and he stays here, and I'm looking at that bitch like,
That's it.
nigga, just because this bitch on a hill, like,
Right.
y'all
It be
niggas is
some
charging
little,
this.
it be some little quaint, if you could use that word, little mansion or some shit out there, little quaint something out there. Maybe 17 million. It's located in the downtown mainstream area of the prominent such and such. And as well, there's only an excess of 100 community members spread throughout the area.
I'd be damned to pay for HOA. Fuck that.
Well, that shit ain't nothing, bro. I was just looking at something the other day. We talking about shit like that. I don't know how the fuck we got here, but if we talking about shit like that, I was just looking at Hong Kong. I think no, it's somewhere in China. There's it's like a hill, and it's made where like all the millionaires and shit like live. Yeah, and so it's like
Millionaire community.
yeah. And I'm talking, no, not millionaire, billionaire community.
Oh, billionaire.
So,
Good
like,
damn. With a B.
these just like some basic ass houses. I'm talking about some shit that you find in like the middle of Arlington type of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that, like regular, like I'm talking about on the inside. But like, let's say it's like one of them townhomes that you find out. You know them 2-floor townhomes that you find like it's like,
Just 2 rooms at the bottom, one room at the top type shit.
Right.
Yeah, one of those. Or maybe it's 2 rooms at the top, right?
And
That
one
type
room
of
at
shit.
the bottom.
Bro, $330 million because of where it's at. In the area because it's on this special hill that they don't make new properties on. So basically, it's always so high because there's always a limited space on this hill. We not like you see what I'm saying. Like if you want to buy a house on this hill, you gotta buy a house, the land, then tear it down. You see what I'm saying?
And develop
and
what
do
you
a
want.
new one. You can't just and then ain't no telling how much they gonna charge you. Come up where that bitch at. Like, cause it's like in this, it's like this densely forest area, and it's just like, but it's on top of a hill, so it's not like forestry. It's more like, you know what I mean? It's just like everybody got their own seclusion and shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, so it's a bunch
You
of
tear
buildings,
down what you want to build on, and then the rest just block you in. Type shit.
Right.
That's what I want, bro.
Right, some fire where it's like you can do whatever you want. Like you go outside.
You can see the trail and shit like to get here, but
It's like some of them houses.
if you hit that
see.
wrong turn, you ain't gonna know where the fuck you
you
at.
ain't gonna know where the
nigga.
fuck you at. You gonna end up lost out here.
Yep.
Like you gotta actually be invited to even maneuver out here.
I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, some of them views that they have, because me personally, that's what I think that you really pretty much paying for, is the views and the seclusion. You know what I'm saying? Because some of that shit just looks ridiculously nice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, you be on this hill and it's like, oh, you got this view that nobody else got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you pretty much paying for something that nobody else really got.
When
You know
we
what I'm saying?
when we went to LA, it was like You remember that mission on Grand Theft Auto where it was like the house that was on the hill, but it had like them little pillar shits that
Which
was
Grand
like
Theft Auto? GTA 3?
5.
Oh, okay.
You
okay.
had to like
Oh, you talking about the mission one?
you had to
Okay.
hook the shit to your car and like pull the house down like.
Damn.
So Will Chamberlain crib was like one of the only cribs like that. So it was like house on the hill, but it like the patio and shit out. It came outside, so like they had like metal beams and shit coming from.
I know what
to
you're talking
hold
about.
it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So yeah, on Grand Theft Auto, like you
Right.
had to like hook the shit up, and then
Right.
you
And
drive
pull that.
off
Yeah,
and
yeah,
look.
yeah. It's like one of the first missions or so.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah. Let me see. Try to see if I can pull some of these bitches up. Let me see.
You, strawberries and cream? Strawberries and cream?
I tried.
Right here? Right there?
And I said it during the podcast, like, man, it's gonna be hard to edit, like a motherfucker. Oh,
Nah, man, there's so many motherfucking mansions and shit out here. How the fuck did we get on that topic? I don't even remember.
So originally we were talking about fucking Tarrant County, and we were talking about California, and we were talking about the places that are legal, and then you were like, hey, if you go to Las Vegas and you decide to partake in those activities, and you didn't commit any illegal activity because you were in a legal area, but then when you come back, you're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
and then we
But I'm
talked
saying-
about like if you decide to move to one of those areas, like the taxes and shit, that because niggas be like, it's so easy to just be like, oh nigga, you could just move to one of these places where it's
Right.
legal. Like,
But it's not as easy as
yeah,
as people say it is. It's
is
easy
Oklahoma
to move. but-
recreational?
Say again?
Oklahoma
Medical
is it
right
medical?
now.
Oh.
Right, still.
But I don't want to live in Oklahoma. Like,
Right.
as a Texan nigga, like.
At all.
I
It's like
could
the
go
back-
there and I could spend a weekend in the cabin,
Right,
but
right.
nigga, Oklahoma, like,
Right.
nah, bro.
Nah, bro, it is not what it do.
Best to visit.
Yeah, no, it's great to visit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Oklahoma.
They got a nice scenery. They got shit that
It
goes
just
down.
ain't-
And,
it ain't
Black
what
Wall
I've
Street?
done. I've lived there before. I've done that. I don't want to do none of that no more.
yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got cousins that lived out there and all that shit. Like, we used to go up there all the time. But y'all casinos is trash, but to each his own.
Never been to a casino out in Oklahoma.
I'm not paying for drinks. Not while I'm gambling.
Mm.
You can kiss my ass on that shit. You want my money and you want my money? Like, nah, nigga, you just to pull up this watery ass fucking Long Island and you gonna bring this bitch to me for free, bro. And I'ma tip whoever bring it to me. Like, paying for drinks in the casino, my nigga? Nah. It's blasphemy, my nigga. What part of the game is that?
It ain't no part of the game.
What you smoking on over there?
This is a Macanudo. Yeah, Macanudo Inspirado.
Right on.
You know, I just wanted something with a little bit more aromatic aroma, more flavor, you know.
Just throw this out there. I got put up on game on Ray Lewis, got a cigar. That's what I was smoking on earlier.
Ray Lewis?
Ray
cigar?
Lewis, yeah.
Is that it right there?
Yep. Right there.
Got the
You
Ravens
done
colors.
with it?
You can go ahead and try it if you want.
What's
It
it
hits,
called?
hits smooth.
It's called Ray Lewis?
Yeah, it's Ray Lewis actually, like, it's actually him. He got the picture on him and everything.
I would have
Shout out
called
to
that hoe
Black.
like 52 or some shit like that. Like,
It-
he was 52, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I
It
would.
got it got him on.
You just gonna call it Ray Lewis, bro? Like,
Here, check it out.
No, that was definitely whack.
that was the plainest nigga Ray Lewis. Like, nigga, you know how many
That
Ray
was whack as
Lewis?
fuck, y'all.
You know how many Ray Lewises it is in the world, bro?
Yeah, that was whack.
You got the 52 on the fuck, bro. Change the name to 52, bro.
We won't even charge you for that one, Ray.
No, he gonna
I
have to
can't-
cut
I
the
can't
check. He gonna have to cut the check because
We're not even gonna charge you for
no,
that.
because I'm a trademark 52, and then he ain't gonna have no choice. You gonna have to see me, nigga. Like,
Damn.
Now, I don't think you can trademark numbers though.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why
probably
he was
not.
named 52. Because I don't think you can trademark things that are have to be used.
Yeah, because I think Tom Brady had to do like the TB12 or some shit like that. You gotta like alter it a little bit.
Yeah, you can't use just 12.
I know the game, so you're not gonna win easily. I'm gonna figure out something.
This ain't no way you gonna win.
Cut the
This
check
grown
for this
man
52,
biatch
nigga.
Get you rolled in a triage. Biatch, your reach ain't young enough, Dunny. Your reach ain't strong enough, fucker. We bring knife to gunfights. Kill your drama. We kill you motherfuckers.
But it do hit smooth though.
With a
I ain't gonna lie.
sledgehammer.
Hit smooth, hit nice. You know what I'm saying?
That Martell's hit
nice
smooth.
draw.
We got a very smooth lineup right now.
Yeah,
I
you
wish
know
you
what
could
I'm saying?
feel
Like,
this lineup. This
the quality
is
is
silky.
is definitely there.
I think
best.
we, we there, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a double Reno in here. You know what I mean? We on the dub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was definitely like, I ain't going nothing less than Martell because I wanted something dark, and I was like,
we
you know
on
what I'm
the
saying?
dub.
That nigga Quavo said Hennessy not fucking with us like that, man. Even though they got Nas as the spokesperson, like.
Well,
I was drinking it before then, but I
don't
still
take my
kinda,
guidance counseling from Quavo.
me neither.
But
Me neither. But
I get it.
that's why I said even though they got Nas as the spokesperson, bro.
who gives
Like,
a fuck what Quavo thinks at a time like this? I don't.
Oh shit.
I don't think anybody does.
Fuck about what Quavo thinks. But I feel you.
I was just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I threw even though Nas is the spokesperson for Hennessy, like.
Oh yeah, no. Nah, the spokesperson for Hennessy. I think they got
Wasn't,
Big Creek for Crown Royal. No, I mean, but if we going that route, you know what I mean, then that's not even worth talking about because it's like that's everything. You know what I mean? Like
You got that point?
Gucci Mane Gucci Mane been rapping for goddamn 20 years at this point. Gucci Mane had to stop rapping. Hey, you gotta let that go. Put that up there, bro. That finna start burning your hand. That's thermite. That shit gonna be stuck on your hands.
That
Gonna
nigga
keep burning.
flip shit on
You
grills.
tripping though. This is thermite. He gonna be the fucking burning fingers.
Bro, like me and Antoinette been sitting there and we watched this nigga like flips. Like I was like, this nigga not gonna grab the tongs for that, bro. Like it's like
Oh no, I feel.
I think chef hands is like different hands.
I put
dude.
my.
Like,
I put out shit
the
with my
niggas come
thumb.
like-
But I mean, that's still thermite. Okay, he wildin'.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
My man gonna come out of this podcast with no thumbprint recognition.
That was the whole
he
point.
probably don't have none already.
So no lie, no bullshit. These people I used to work with at this very prominent, the second biggest in the nation. These chefs that I work with, they used to have a little thing going on, and one would sit there and have a flat. You know what a flat top is, right? Obviously, and they would bet to see who could keep their thumb on the flat top the longest. I did not
I
partake.
don't know why I went straight hand. Like, I was just like,
No, I was like, this nigga
I
is
did not.
angry.
I did not partake,
Wow.
but I did visually watch this, and the head chef at that time
Angry.
just held that
Give me
bitch
this
for
right
at
here.
least 10
I don't
seconds.
feel like reach.
And I'm just looking at him like,
I don't
what
feel
is
like
wrong
reaching
with
either,
you?
nigga.
What you trying to go
You
for?
see how I'm smoking over here? Like,
Straight classic too.
This nigga's a whole hoe out here. Made me reach it.
it's right in the middle of everybody, bro. Like, you got me one time where you was like, hey, bro, can you get that? And I was out there like,
I'm trying to play victim now.
no, nigga, we 20 episodes in. I done learned my lesson, my
Dubz!
You must have forgot he reviewed this bitch constantly.
nigga. Yep.
20 episodes in. What do you like most?
Shit. This shit kind of get a nigga out the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a nigga that do a lot of shit at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never really had to go nowhere because, like, if I wanted to throw something at the crib, like, niggas would come over. Like, if we wanted to go somewhere and we go out, then, you know what I'm saying? That'd be like, a different occasion. A lot of times when we go places, it's not here. So, like, this should get a nigga, like, moving around. And you get to talk about some shit that, like, some of the shit is, like, you got to talk about it because it's a part of, like, the conversation and shit. But,
Or you just
like,
don't want to
some
be
of the
around.
conversations that you get to have is, like, it's actually pretty cool.
Right. And you don't have these conversations with some of the other people that you deal with out in the world.
But I think a lot of these conversations is like conversations that we normally have amongst ourselves. Like now we just recording it. Like
That's the natural part.
yeah. I don't got them things. I did not have them hands, nigga. Oh my God, dude.
That was. I appreciate that. You feel me? What do you like most, Chad?
When it comes to liquor jump offs,
No. Episode 20. Be whatever you want.
man. Honestly,
Cheers to you out there.
I like
Let's do a celebratory shot. It's episode 20.
Yeah, man.
I think it's more
Hand
of
me the
the
Martell.
I think it's
I'm
more
gonna do a
the
Char Martell.
camaraderie, the
know what
conversations, the
Out the Martells.
getting out the house. You know what I'm saying?
VS. Single.
They have a VSOP?
Like they get pretty pricey too. Like when it come to like the shit, they kind of like Hennessy and fucking like all the other like cognacs and shit. Where
Okay, so out of the cognacs that you have tried over the years, what do you think?
Y'all are so disrespectful.
for
Quiet while he's pouring.
So disrespectful. Y'all saw me pouring,
It's 20 episodes, nigga. You should have known by now.
and y'all literally fucking kept talking. So disrespectful. I didn't even want to say nothing. I wanted to see if y'all was going. Y'all so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Just disrespectful. You underdid?
I dug.
I think like actually when it come to cognacs and shit, I think Conjure is still like one of the better ones. Like even though
Shout out to Luda.
I don't know if he still own part of it, but I mean if he do or he
Still,
don't,
but he started
like
at
niggas he
Right.
popped
Know
it
it
off.
right.
Yeah.
Know it.
We wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for him. Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. And that bottle is a nice fancy fucking
Yeah.
bottle too.
He probably
I ain't gonna
do
lie.
still.
It's kind of like that What's the Tea bottle, but
Right.
He probably owns some because Luda always made good business deals.
yeah.
Now he probably ain't the spokesperson or whatever because you know he's not as prevalent as he once was as far as like social media and stuff goes. But now usually when they do that, they be wanting like certain deals, something like that.
Right.
Like, of course, unless you like so big, you don't need that. But
Yeah. I think Lil Flip still even got some bread in like liquor companies and
yeah,
shit.
like Lil Flip been rich for a minute, man. Shout out to Flip. You know what I mean?
Flipperacci.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The so-called freestyle king, I don't know because he never out freestyle me. And you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel, you know? So if he never out freestyle the big dog, then he definitely can't call himself nowhere near the king. You know what I mean? If he never, and I know he wouldn't out freestyle me, so, you know what I mean? We're not even going to say out freestyle me, but let's just say if he even want to put a scratch on the Lord's armor, you underdig? Then that would have put him in a different light with me, you know what I mean? But he ain't did that, so you know. All that freestyle shit, you know, the simple ass. I just got a bottle, looking for a model. I'm out in Houston, they know I'm full throttle. Your girl say you a hoe, and you love the coddle. I take the bitch to the mo, and I'm full throttle. Fuck her till she can't go no more. Then I'll hit the bottle. Like, I do that all day. That ain't nothing. Let's get complex. I ain't gonna even get into it.
Yeah.
It'll be like an issue.
I mean, niggas rhyme Texas and Lexus and flexing and fucking
Plexum.
wrecking and
Like I say, it'll be an issue. And I wouldn't want to misuse time that I got. Plus, I ain't a magazine. I ain't trying to get no nigga a shot. Cause I said let's get complex, but it's all good if you ain't fucking with where I stay at. That's still my complex. You understand where I'm getting at? I mean,
I'm just trying to do it in a safe manner of being. We're still in the pandemic, so that's all. You know what I'm saying?
I underdig and
That's all it is.
Put on
Because we all intertwined with different folks at times. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
I put it in a razzle dazzle for the razzle dazzle, the razzledallions. You underdig?
Yo.
Shout out to all you razzledallions out there. You underdig? That's gonna be my group. Beyonce got the Beehive. I'm gonna have the razzledallions. The razzledallions. That's gonna be my shit.
see this nigga, man.
It's blowing oars. It's blowing oars.
But look here. Word to every time that I retire, it's been a good year. And that ain't just because I'm flying.
Yeah.
Talking good year.
Bro.
What?
It's been a pretty decent year. Like,
It definitely has
I
been.
can't even complain. Like, I'm ready for next year.
Probably
Like,
even for the has-beens. Has been where it been that I've been past tense. Facts is, I'm as
Think
real
about
as your taxes. And
I think it just
everything
goes back
that
to,
you asked for is going to be everything that
bro,
I'm
like,
taxed. Hold on, let me start. I want to get it. I want to get me started. I go
like-
retarded up in here.
like, we've been
Flip don't want it with me.
Call out, heard.
None of them don't want it with me.
bring about. Some of y'all niggas not gonna get that, but some of y'all will.
And it's hard to yell when
With
the
them big
bad
rails
rails
in
in
your
your
mouth.
mouth. I mean, dual sneakers, dual seaters. Shout out to Martell. It was one of the better cognacs
Yeah.
right there.
Can you pass that, please? You go ahead and try
That's
that.
one of the better cognacs.
I need to go ahead and try that. I'm a cognac man.
I feel like we're going to wait. No, what we're going to do is we're going to wait probably till you explain why this is, and then we're
Yeah,
going
we
to
47 minutes in, nigga.
feel like,
Well,
He was hit the Steph.
Plus,
He the
I mean,
ultimate.
when I'm not in dual seaters, I'm in dual seaters.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we ain't gonna be having that.
That nigga said, and then he turned around while it was still in the air and just walked off like.
Then try to go steal the ball. That's what he trying to do. It's all good. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas. Who
Brings straps in arenas.
who was
Say,
who was
that nigga is the wildest
Forgotten.
nigga ever, bro.
you know what I mean? I was just watching some highlights on that boy. That boy
Man.
was cold, boy. That boy used to give LeBron the
Super
blues.
cold, bro. Gilbert Arenas, my nigga, like
That boy get
please educate me.
fucking Washington Wizards, like man.
gave the
Beast?
oh yeah, no, he was some little I mean he wasn't
That's not
that
even
big, but yeah.
relevant to the Beast.
Yeah.
Like
Love
if
that.
they would have let that nigga ball some more, bro. Like
Yeah.
Hall of Famer easily.
Yeah, but some time spent out of the league kind of derail his potential.
Yeah. That was like the ultimate mistake, my nigga. Like, and they definitely didn't let that nigga back in after that.
Well, no, they let him back
he
in,
played
but
right.
yeah,
He played
he
again,
played,
right?
But
But
it was never in the same light. Like he was Agent Zero, then he was just like somebody coming off your bench.
Yeah.
He did.
Like Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, that he was that nigga for like 1 or 2 seasons, and then it was just like he got hurt, and it's like shit. This nigga been on 5 teams, and like
Oh yeah, nah, cause that nigga Gilbert Arenas, he was a nigga. Oh yeah. As
he still is.
As
I think he got a podcast now too.
what's the boy name on Boondocks? Huey. Would say he had a nigga moment. And yeah, he decided he was gonna bring, cause he was fucking with this dude that was on the team there, got to talking shit, and dude named Javari Critton, who's actually serving 23 years in prison right now for a manslaughter case in which he was shooting at some ops and he ended up killing a pregnant woman. And that was the
So this nigga might have had a legitimate reason to have this shit on him. Like, I'm Gilbert Arenas, nigga. You not supposed to catch me slipping.
But they was both locker mates in the NBA at one point.
Really?
Yeah. Now Javari Critton serving 23 years in.
He was supposed to be like one
for
of the
shooting a pregnant
next.
woman. And
He was
fuck
supposed to be
him.
one of the next niggas that could ball.
You know what I mean? Fuck him wholeheartedly. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like, forget she was pregnant. You know, she was a woman. She was just an innocent person, bystander. And you know, that's why niggas only respect the walk-ups and shit in the first place. But as far as that him and Javari had got into an argument, and basically Gilbert Arenas brought a few guns to the stadium and was like, which one do you like? That's the one I'm gonna shoot you with. And he had like asked him which ones, and then it became a whole thing. He ended up like, yeah, this was in the NBA like that. He did this in the locker room, like before a game type of shit. To where it was like one of the most bizarre reportings where they didn't even have no way to like sugarcoat the shit. It was just like Gilbert Arenas brought a
Gilbert
gun.
Arenas had guns.
Yeah, like that's all that.
He is Agent Zero. Like,
right, that's the
the headlines,
nicest
bro.
way
Like
they could say it. Like Gilbert Arenas brought a gun to the stadium. Like what? Like a fan though, don't bring a gun to the stadium. Like, you know, goddamn well, you bring a goddamn gun in the NBA locker room.
Yeah.
You threatening these niggas' motherfucking livestock.
Right.
You know,
Families and everything.
No, these motherfucking team owners, they good boys. You just threaten one of their livestock. You one of them niggas.
you going against the grain.
You going against the grain. You a
We
nigga.
don't like that
nigga.
shit.
We don't support that. You're not a part of what the NBA represents.
That's why.
We like them ones that just say, yeah. See, thing about LeBron, that's why I always give kudos to LeBron in every regard, never in regards to the game, because shout out to Michael Jordan, but, you know.
Hey, I seen a take on fucking Michael Jordan this week, bro. And it was like, I wonder how LeBron would go up against Deadlift Shrimp. Or I wonder how LeBron would go up against Dan Marley. Or I wonder how LeBron would go up against like
Karl Malone.
Karl
See,
Malone
y'all
didn't never have to.
love-
Bro, Karl Malone didn't have to
Postman?
guard Jordan,
Y'all,
bro.
but
Come on, bro.
LeBron wouldn't be guarding Jordan. Let's keep it a bean. And when LeBron was guarding some people that was supposed to be, like when he guard KD, he get his ass broiled. LeBron was good as far as like chase down blocks. Defensively, he is not better than KD. Go look at it statistically. Go look at it. All them records LeBron breaking, if KD didn't hurt his ankle, he was on pace to break them records right after LeBron did them. And he's still on pace to do it. That ain't
I'm a
my
KD
opinion,
fan, bro.
I'm just saying that's reality. Like
That
LeBron ain't
nigga's
doing
one of my
no
favorite players. Like
LeBron ain't
I'm not
doing
even
no
a LeBron
life-changing
fan. I'm
shit.
just saying, like, I saw a take. Like, I'm not saying that I'm siding with him. I'm saying that I see.
Oh, my bad. I just got to make sure I extra hate on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got to bring out some extra hate for that nigga. So the LeBron sexuals
Unless you
know
want to hit that.
exactly why I stand on a man. Fuck him in his pussy.
I mean, he a good ass player. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, he
I ain't gonna
good.
never be able to take that away
He
from
good.
him. He a good ass
He'd be
player.
a great role player to Jordan. LeBron would be a great role player. Great. Like, LeBron would have been a great Pippen.
So, What would y'all think from a point of view if, with all this technology
That was
and
a
shit,
subtle insult if you didn't catch it.
if they could take people's from their prime, right, and from all their plays and all their games, right, and narrow down the best of what they would do.
Next gen. That's pretty much what next gen is.
What?
Fucking 2K and fucking all the games now. The next gen shit.
Oh yeah.
Like even with the old players, like now it's more of like the moves that they would make and how they would do it and all that shit.
Right.
Like,
Well, see, the only issue they would have with that, I think, like they would have to go back because I mean, people, but Will Chamberlain existed, man. We like to talk about this nigga like
still
milk out of the abyss.
Like niggas be talking about like 6 championships, but like fucking Bill Russell got the most rings, bro. Like
How many rings? The only reason why I'm asking because I don't know.
He got like 11, right?
What?
Bill
Really?
Russell? Yeah.
So why do they always...
Well, no, Bill Russell got 11 rings, but Bill Russell wasn't that skilled a player. Bill Russell was more of a very skilled role player where he would get like 15 rebounds and like maybe 10 blocks. Might have like 10 points. So it's not like he was like a dominator. I'm saying Wilt is still like I'm saying because like, I'm saying from the records.
Oh yeah.
Niggas love to like
Most rebounds, most
like
points,
that was saying like
like-
they dismiss this nigga like it was like a myth or something like on paper from a statistical standpoint. Like if you was explaining who was the best player of all time statistically,
It would be Will Chamberlain.
and then you was explaining to your child
Because,
and you
like,
was showing them the list.
Shaq couldn't
They
even
wouldn't
do
be
the
able
shit
to
that he was doing.
They wouldn't be able to grasp the concept of how this person that's always at the top of all these lists isn't considered the best. Because you would see his name so many times.
Yeah.
Bro, like that nigga averaged
He could probably
50
play today.
points at one point. Like he averaged 50 points for a season.
Yeah.
54
Damn.
points.
But he could get rebounds and assists, and he like
And
doing
for an individual being that tall, that's
Yeah.
not a common thing.
like niggas be like, oh Jokic, he out here, he handling.
Well,
the
they
rock
say
and
that,
he-
but I had looked it up. That's not as true as what they said. Like as far as the NBA, when Wilt Chamberlain was around, the average player height was like 6. I think it was like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. And now it's like 6'6" or something.
Yeah.
So it grew by 2 inches.
yeah,
but
because like now
it's
Ben
not like
Simmons is a point guard.
Yeah,
That
like-
nigga like 6'8".
Is
like
there,
it's not like how people be acting like it was so far away or something like that. Like it's not like he was playing in like Roman times or some shit. Like he was playing in like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Like some of your faves was playing in them same times.
Is
Like,
there a
Kareem
height requirement?
Abdul-Jabbar played against Wilt
For
Chamberlain.
what?
for the NBA?
Probably not.
Earl the Goat, Man of Goat.
Because
played
Muggsy
against Wilt
Bogues
Chamberlain.
probably wouldn't have got in,
Right.
and fucking
No,
Nate
well, I'm
Robinson
saying
and all
as of now.
No, they're
Nah.
not. It's never been.
if you could ball, like if you
You
could,
can ball, you can ball.
yeah, if you
It's all about if you can ball, if you sell tickets.
Mm-hmm.
See, like, cause like it's 2 ways. Like you gotta realize,
Nate
like
Robinson,
the best people to get into the NBA
dunk contests
is
and
the
shit.
normal heighted people that like play in college, and then very small people. Like somebody like myself, I'm too tall and yet too short to go to the NBA. I'm not tall enough to go to the NBA, like technically, but I'm also not short enough to be like a central attraction. So I have to be like really cold, like you see what I'm saying? Because like I'm not like if I was like 5'7" and I'm like doing like between the leg dunks.
Some Muggsy Bogues.
You
or
see
not
what I'm saying?
Muggsy
Like
Bogues,
or
but,
Nate Robinson, like
Nate
Spud
Robinson.
Webb.
on some shit like and then
Spud
it's like
Webb,
okay,
yeah.
well you got other attributes like fans like you, right?
Right,
Because
right.
then you identify
You're
with
popular.
yeah,
right? But
you
like,
could be the little
crowd.
nigga like JJ Barea, and you coming out every week, nigga. You getting like 5 to 7, 8 assists, and you only playing like 12 minutes, nigga. You
Right.
got 10 points, nigga. You
Right.
when you come in, nigga. You finna hit a couple threes. You finna do this. You finna do that. You gonna have a couple steals, like,
Right.
Fans love that shit, nigga. The
Right.
nigga that can come in and just do the
Is
reckless shit for a couple minutes, like
Is that more?
a lot of the times that's a small nigga, like.
Is that because it's more relatable to the average person?
It's the hard worker, like,
Yeah, like,
nigga, like
okay.
you care about the team more because you finna come out here and you gonna give your all in these 10, 11 minutes that you get.
Right.
But
right.
let's see.
That
let's-
makes
Like
sense.
Rodman,
to
like,
a
niggas
true fan.
love Rodman, bro. Like Rodman not getting
Right.
no points. He finna come out here, nigga.
Rebound.
Rodman
But
got
see,
3
Rodman was an
points,
exception,
21
but Rodman was
rebounds,
16.
and- yeah.
Like, so that's
He's
different.
16.
But he was a hard worker though.
Yeah,
like
like I'm talking about like from a layman's standpoint. Like the reason why people like names outside, like, cause I was just looking at it like names that you don't know and people that like you forgot that, like, even just recently, like, cause like, I be looking at like NBA stats and shit, and it be people just recently like niggas forget like how good T-Mac was.
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
one of the
He
best
was
players
doing his
ever,
thing,
bro.
right.
Like,
No, but not
Who was
that,
it?
not just that. Like
You can put him up there
Darius
with
Allen and Tracy McGrady. Is that what it was? That would.
oh yeah, no,
no,
Darius
that
Miles.
was
There was
Darius Miles,
Darius
and
Miles,
fucking
okay.
Quentin Richardson.
Quentin Richardson.
Okay.
Yeah, Quentin Richardson.
Like I said, I'm not into sports,
was
but
on
I know
LeBron's-
these through
Who
individuals that I
LeBron
know.
got drafted to their team and then he took over it. I will give him that too. But yeah, no, when it comes to them same things, like we talk about them same years, people like what's the boy name? Roy. What's the boy name that played for Portland? Roy. I forgot his last name, but he was like Roy.
Played for Portland.
Yeah. That Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy, that was it.
That nigga
Brandon
was
Roy.
cold, bro. That
Like,
nigga,
this nigga just stopped playing
Brandon
basketball
Roy, bro,
because
like-
his knees literally couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Like, he had no
he was like
cartilage
Greg
in his
Oden.
knees.
I don't know what it was
Yeah.
about Portland and niggas that didn't have knees, but
Yeah,
Brandon
like, he had
Roy
no
and
cartilage.
Greg Oden, my
yeah,
nigga,
he had no
was not
cartilage in his knees.
those
And so,
niggas for them.
if he would have kept playing, it would have been a good chance he wouldn't be able to walk later type of shit.
Yeah.
So he had to retire. But, like, Kobe Bryant said that was the hardest nigga he ever guarded.
Brandon Roy, bro,
Like, and I say all this just to say, and I know this wasn't the subject, but LeBron has had a blessed career.
Mm-hmm.
Where like all the people that were in his way kind of just moved out his way. Like
Yeah.
niggas love talking about Michael Jordan.
Sometimes even before then, like fucking with the dude Lynn Bias, like
Well, no,
that
I'm
was supposed
just
to be the
saying, like,
next Jordan
niggas-
while
He's
Jordan
a
was still
coach.
playing.
Oh yeah, no, I remember Lynn Bias, but Lynn Bias was a little different. I'm saying like LeBron, like when people talk about like his stats and stuff like that, like LeBron, don't get me wrong, he's a very relevant name. He's a household name and everything from a sports standpoint. I know we don't talk about a lot of sports on here, but yeah, no, from a but this, you know, this is my platform where I can talk my shit. So you can eat a dick hole if you don't fuck with what I'm saying. But like, yeah, LeBron, you know, people moved out his way.
Yeah,
People forget.
I mean, a lot of people that people probably don't know moved out of people's way. Like the nigga that you don't know that was probably like the most athletic nigga that.
Well, no,
can
no,
do
I'm
shit,
talking about. I'm
like-
talking about the people. I'm talking about his opposition. You know, like so, like when people criticize Jordan, you know what they always say? He didn't win when they was like dominating. Like they said, Isaiah Thomas and them moved out his way, even though he beat them. You know, Magic and them was like retiring and this that when Jordan came around. Because he came around in 85, you know, Magic and them, they started retiring in like 89 and 90s and shit like that. So Jordan was in the league like 5 years before he started like being Jordan type of shit.
Prime Jordan.
Right, prime
Yeah.
Jordan. So like,
Everybody
one
gotta
of the-
find their niche, you know what
so
I'm saying?
like
And
one of the
once
arguments
niggas
they
get
always
it,
say is that. But I remember LeBron getting his ass beat senseless for his first 4 or 5 years, and then the other years people move.
Yeah.
People forget like Derrick Rose was the MVP of the 2011 season, where he got hurt and forever became a figment of what if for us.
Because that nigga was on pace to be what Westbrook is considered. You know
Nah,
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
way
It's like,
better. Like, you know, he
nah,
was
but
on
I'm saying
pace.
it's like the triple double
I'm
capability.
saying, well, not the
like,
triple double. I'm just saying like he was at a way higher stature because it wasn't like
Yeah,
like people forget up until Derrick Rose got hurt, LeBron and them wasn't even winning the games.
Yeah.
Like they was getting swept by the Chicago Bulls in the regular season. They was losing in the finals. I mean in the playoffs. Like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like they was getting their ass. Like LeBron wasn't. Derrick Rose tore his ACL, MCL, whatever the fuck he tore. And he never was the same. And of course, LeBron and them went on to do whatever they did or whatnot. But in them same times, them same players, all of those players was the same ones that would have been LeBron's opposition. They literally got like injured or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's a testament to his longevity. Shout out to his longevity. You know what I mean? I wish him more prosperity. But yeah, when it comes to like
Sometimes you don't ever get hurt, or
right,
sometimes your
right.
shit
You
just.
see what I'm saying? Like Brandon Roy,
Yeah.
Kobe said that was the hardest player he ever had to guard.
He's a coach now.
No,
That
I don't
nigga-
know what he is.
I think he a high school coach.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. But Kobe said he was the hardest nigga
or
he
he
ever
a,
had
like
to
a
guard.
college coach or some shit like that.
And this
like,
was in like
he a coach somewhere.
His best season I think was like 2009. So like this is definitely Bron time. Like, but like yeah, when he was doing it with Portland and shit like that, like Brandon Roy, Dame Lillard combination. My
That would have
Lord.
been with CJ McCullough, my
Lord.
nigga. Like,
My Lord. No, because I will give him that. Brandon Roy was
that's
one of
1,
them
2, and 3.
niggas. Brandon Roy, he was one of them
You
niggas-
can have
He
Whiteside.
didn't have
and
like
Nurk.
any particular skill set that was like outstanding. He had all of them that was even. Like if he was doing a creative player, all of his shit would have been like 88. You know what I mean? Like all of his shit would have been like 88. So like he wasn't super fast. He was just fast enough. He didn't jump
He could
super
get by
high,
you with
but
the
he could dunk
crossover.
on you. He didn't cross over like super crazy, but he could cross you over. He didn't shoot like super crazy, but he'll make a 3 on your ass. He ain't, like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like,
Yeah, when it was clutch time.
right,
Like,
whatever it was. Like, so it's like you couldn't stop the nigga because it was literally like he didn't, like I say, he wasn't trying to dunk or nothing. He was literally just trying to make the ball.
Yeah.
So he be crossing over,
whatever the best play
Pull up,
is, that's what we facilitate.
layup,
Like,
floater, 3, dunk. We'll see. That's how he played.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like you know how some niggas be
So
like,
it's constantly mystery when it comes to
Right.
what
he
the
was
fuck
like a
he's-
more.
his abilities.
I don't know. He was like a more hype Kawhi Leonard to me. Like,
Yep.
if Kawhi Leonard had like any type of emotion, like, he probably would have been Brandon Roy. Like, because that nigga Kawhi, he'll make the game winning 3, and then he'll like walk off, and they like, oh, you supposed to do the interview, and that nigga like,
yeah, but see Kawhi, he wasn't as he wasn't as skilled.
I only know
as-
that from the highlights.
He wasn't as skilled as a Brandon Roy. Like Brandon Roy was actually maneuver. Like you know what I'm saying, like he was.
yeah, Brandon Roy was smooth. Like Kawhi, when he crossed over, I'd be like, bro, like, why are you so stiff?
He's so
my nigga?
calibrated. Like Brandon Roy was like you never knew what he was gonna do. It'd be like about to pull up.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Why am I jumping? He's not shooting. Now I'm over here. Pull up. Like that type of shit. Like it was just smooth. But no, it's been so many people. But you know, that shit crazy how we got from legalization of.
Oh no! It was dismissals of 2 ounces and under in Tarrant County, and we went from that to moving to another state, and now into sports.
I mean, you gotta
But-
break it. You gotta break it down. You gotta give the people all the options.
Right, and
what they
and
could deal
and you
with.
and
Cause niggas don't be thinking logical, bro. Niggas,
Right.
oh, you could move to another state, or you could just do this, or you could have a nigga.
no, but see, in that same point of what y'all are saying is, it coincides into everything, right? I mean, it's not like it's far fetched from what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely relevant to certain things that we are talking about. Now, the people that can't follow, you know what I'm saying? Please catch up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of those people.
I don't be
and,
tripping.
And I'm here trying to catch up, and I'm trying to follow.
Podcast is like some of the most random shit.
Right.
Like,
But it's more of the relevance, though, right?
yeah,
It's what's
you
what people
eventually
can
get to
relate
what you're saying. Like,
right. And that's all that matters, because here we go again. It goes to that natural essence of communication amongst one another, right? Because you can't tell me that there isn't other individuals that have conversations that sideline certain things when it comes to
Yeah.
conversation on a natural base. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many times have you spoke about something about another individual or about a certain topic and sideline into something else, right? That was still relevant to what we're talking about. No or yes?
I'm not saying get any of that. All I'm saying is fuck LeBron. And
Oh, this nigga went from one to a whole nother. You jumped right over what the fuck we were saying, but that's cool.
I ain't gonna say fuck LeBron, cause I want some of them fruity pebble LeBrons. Them hoses, man.
some of the
Okay.
shoes.
Yeah,
Shoes?
yeah. So either I want the Martin or the fruity pebble LeBrons.
Okay, hold on, wait one. Stand by. They're called Fruity Pebbles?
Why
Yeah.
he's typing?
No, that doesn't count. It's only during the pouring.
Yeah.
It's only during the
Fruity
pouring.
pebble or Martin, bro. Like
Fruity Pebble.
I'm definitely
Fruity Pebble LeBron?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'll probably go with the black boys.
Yeah.
I'll go with the black boys.
Yep.
The white boys, I would only specific outfit.
Yeah.
And that means I won't
They gotta
bring them out
be-
often.
yeah.
2 years.
White shoes, bro. You can't pull them hoes.
I'm gonna be
out all the
real.
time.
I like LeBron shoes. All LeBron shoes are but they're all like real basketball shoes to me. Like I don't really
Not
see
the last
a way,
couple years.
I don't
Because
really see a way to wear them in like an outfit standpoint.
the first,
I rock that in the outfit.
the beginning
It's only a
LeBrons.
specific outfit, though.
Nah, man, them like basketball shoes. Like they gotta be made a certain
Those
way
is
for me
mid
to even
LeBrons.
rock them.
Like
Them bitches ain't stylish like that. Like you
The
don't
newer
see no
LeBrons-
stylish people rocking no damn LeBrons. Cause they basketball shoes. I'm just
No,
saying.
not the
no,
last-
like I fuck
not
with
the
them,
last
but
couple
like
years.
nigga, you
Unless
ain't seen
unless it's a
nobody.
basketball fan, though,
Yeah,
right?
because the LeBrons is kind of
You ain't
like
seen
the Air
nobody
Max,
not in the
like-
basketball jersey wearing no goddamn LeBrons.
I can't even speak on that one.
Yeah, it depends.
I know, but LeBron been out for how many years? You ain't seen
Since 2004,
nobody without a goddamn basketball jersey on rocking no LeBrons.
I can't even speak
Because
on
they
that 'cause I
not
don't
they
know.
not
That's why I said Fruity Pebble. or
LeBron,
Martin. Like, it's the
LeBron,
same.
no. They be clean, but they more like a hooper stuff.
Not the last couple years, because his is kind of made like Air Max, like the newer ones, like the recycle shit, like.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't necessarily look like a basketball shoe. Like it's like knitting and like.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question then.
That's
When
why
it-
I said like those was like middle year LeBron's the one that he said, because like those was like a couple years before.
When it comes to an NBA athlete, right?
Mm-hmm.
When y'all gentlemen know this, right? When it comes to an NBA athlete, when it comes to shoes, shoe game, what are y'all looking for when it comes to a shoe game? Are you looking for the basketball style? Are you looking for something that's just stylish in general?
Stylish.
That fits a wide spectrum of what you could do. Not just on the court, but yet I can go out to the club / I can go out with whatever.
Well, right
Stylish in
now
general.
I'm going with Fly Lumberjack. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking with the vibes, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with Saucy Lumberjack. So that's the style of fucking.
I could
right now.
easily make that relevant to the time frame and the season of what's going on. Lumberjack.
Oh no, definitely. But
You know what I'm
I'm just saying that's
You could pair
what
some
I'm going
J's with that shirt.
with. No, definitely. That's what people do. But I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I just don't fuck with it. I'd probably put on like some low tops or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I just got a little bit more style than these niggas.
No.
Yeah.
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah,
That is
I mean
true.
basketball shoes is
Don't
like
y'all say style. You say rap.
basketball shoes. You pull them hoes out with like certain fits. Like you,
Okay.
yeah, you can't really. Just,
And that's speaking from a sports or a fan base, right?
I like shoes. Like if I buy a pair of shoes, I'm not buying it to wear like all the time. Like niggas will buy a pair of J's and like you got these hoes with every outfit. Like no nigga, like
Okay, so
That's not how it goes.
So you go with / per outfit, right? So meaning that this pair of shoes that you just purchased, it may not go with the everyday outfit, obviously.
I buy a pair of shoes before I buy the outfit because
Me?
like
Usually what I do is I buy a parachute. Because when you this fly, you got to have some way to land safely. And
had to take a drink on that one.
I'm sorry, I can't stop the bars. That's a bar. Y'all ain't fucking with the bars up in this bitch.
No,
Bars, bar god. Let me get a shot. You pulling up 1, 2, okay.
You want to know?
I was about to mix.
Yeah, you wildin', B.
I was about to pull up some more so my shit
You
can
ain't
flow,
tapping
but
no hands today,
it's
though.
all good. Like,
I've been practicing. I try to learn my lesson.
All I'm saying is, ain't a nigga that's wildin' in. Well, ain't been a nigga that's wildin' since Christopher. You know what I'm saying? That's word to Elias Thornberry.
Gravity Falls?
Wild Thornberries.
Oh. So I was singing.
Shout out to the reference. Only if you get it though. What I was saying, you feel me?
That nigga was wilding, bro. Like,
Every time?
Yep.
Every time. Yo, can I ask you a question? Can I ask y'all gentlemen a question?
Might as well. Can't hurt.
What's up with this mulatto?
You got a very interesting dynamic. One I've been itching to talk about, actually, Because I'm seeing a lot of people that's upset with mulatto because
In what way?
apparently she got into some argument with this wig distributor over whether or not she stole or purchased some hair that they created for her or something like that. I don't know, that's woman shit.
How do you steal something that was created for you?
Like they create it, then they give it to you, and then you don't pay for it. It'd be like if you let's say you went into a store, they made you a custom bracelet, you put on some type of weird ass deposit, and then you just run out.
some niggas is treating wigs like the jury game, where
Well,
if you
shit, I
go
mean,
in and you get a
Well,
chain.
one thing I do know about wigs, bro, is they down there can. Bro, you understand what these women be paying for? Man, these wigs be fucking $550 and $850 and $1250.
You get you a China, you get you a
gold is
China
only $1,700,
or a Korean
$1,800 an ounce.
or a Japanese fucking connect. You can get some wigs.
Right, but I'm
and
just
you
saying,
can definitely
gold
go
ain't that
ahead and slang the fuck out of them hoes just like
I'm
anything
saying,
else.
If you know a chick that got 3 wigs, they're literally an ounce of gold.
Right.
Literally.
That wig game is definitely up on game.
You literally up almost to an ounce of gold. That's how much them bitches be costing. Yeah. This shit ain't
Just like the eyelashes.
right.
Just like the eyelashes. Because that
Motherfucker
game
put
right there,
three-
that
mink
market,
and all the other.
Motherfucker put 3 wigs on the scale next to an ounce of gold. Same
Yeah,
price.
I seen a dude online maybe 6 to 8 months ago, and that nigga was selling eyelashes or some shit, and niggas oh nigga you gay blah blah
nah,
blah. This
nigga, it's about that fucking bag.
Yeah.
What we getting at this, right? It's the demand of the situation.
And do you know how many females you probably coming across?
You fucking right.
Well, not
That's
only
fucking
it,
right.
I mean, I'm not even gonna look at it from the opportunistic standpoint.
I mean, you don't have to do that, but
I'm just thinking about it from the bag standpoint.
if you already talking to a female, just casual conversation, and y'all hit it off,
no,
I'm
just thinking
selling
about it-
eyelashes, nigga, and I'm a
just
straight
thinking about
dude.
bag, right?
Like,
But yeah,
you calling me gay, and at any point I can strike.
I know.
If the female like the product that I'm doing, she like my customer service,
Bro, I know an individual
Niggas
that
just be
sells,
hating, bro.
I know a nigga that sells fucking weave like a motherfucker. Okay?
hair weave,
Straight up.
weave.
As long as you have a straight connect out there, I don't give a fuck. The money is where the money is at, right?
yeah.
Straight up. I ain't trying to fucking.
If you can
The,
eat, bro,
the
you
demand is there, right?
yeah.
If people are demanding X, Y, and Z, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm achieving what I want for my family and my other people.
Yeah.
Right? That's all that matters.
Yep.
So when it comes to that situation, I can give two fucks about what you think about me.
Yeah.
As long as I'm taking care of my people and my family, you can fuck off.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck. We're definitely beyond that when it comes to maturity, when it comes to what we're selling and what we're collecting, right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. I can sit there and sell fucking dildos, my nigga. I can sell fucking dildos. If I'm making a fucking bag off it, I don't give a fuck what you think. You can say and do whatever the fuck you want, but if I'm making...
It is an hard market, though, I must admit.
No.
I'm just
If
trying
you
to
know
picture
bitches
me
that
coming
wanna-
in every day, and then I'm inspecting the inventory, and it's just different dicks. But
This nigga.
I don't know. Like my
But,
wife.
but I'm just saying, though, you know what I'm saying?
My wife, she sell bedroom candy shit.
Right.
So like,
Right.
whenever she be on the meetings and shit, like it be dudes on there and they like shit.
guess
Nigga,
what?
like
Guess who don't sell it? Let me see that Martell's.
But see, that to me...
it's dudes on there that's like, hey, nigga,
Right.
I got
Because
all
they
the
cater to
females
their women.
buying this shit.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Guess who don't sell it?
Who?
Let me see that Martell's.
who don't sell
Martell.
it?
Let me see that Martell's. Guess who
Martell.
don't sell it?
Martell.
Guess who don't sell it?
Who?
I ain't gonna point no elbows.
Oh.
I ain't pointing no elbows though.
Who don't
Damn.
sell it?
No elbows.
I see you.
You might have caught it, you might not. It's all good. Water under a bridge. Cry me a river, then get over that one. But yeah.
What's up with you?
He don't sample the dildos.
This nigga just bought fucking... Well, not just bought, but you have bought product.
Yeah.
And so you look over the dildos, make sure.
Nah,
they-
but
No,
if
but-
my wife is like, hey, I need to
Right.
present some shit, like
Due
know.
to the
Ain't
demand
nobody
of
saying
what
you
is
whenever she
asked
first
of.
started out, I spent like
I
$500.
ain't say
like,
you can't
just
be no
off top,
investor,
like-
and I ain't say that you know what I mean, none of that. I just said what I said, which they said they like don't do it. I said it would just be weird for me to come in. I'm getting my morning cup of coffee. All right, then boom.
But guess
that
what?
person that come in and say, "Hey, got those reviews you wanted me to do," and then I'm just looking over different dicks.
To be successful,
sometimes you can watch.
no, hold on. To be successful, sometimes you have to go outside your comfort zone, correct?
No? So are we saying we don't want our girls to use
no,
dildos?
no,
Like,
no, no,
hold up.
No.
No,
I'm
because he's
saying,
like, oh, a nigga can't review. Like,
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
have
no,
to
no.
be a part
that's
of her
what I'm saying.
using it.
You have to be
Like,
sometimes if
to
you
be a salesman, you got to test
Right.
it out and all that
Right.
shit. Like, so of course,
Right.
like,
now personally, yeah, you might not, but yet you know your wife.
some niggas don't
or
really
you
like
know-
they chicks using shit like that though, because they.
That's
oh,
insecurity.
Yeah,
That's insecurity.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I
All the
mean,
point is make sure that the woman is taken care
You
of.
think that go up to a certain level though?
And
it's
understand
probably
that there's
some
some
maximum
males
shit.
that go ahead and partake in those situations.
No,
and that's
because-
a hidden market
No, I
that
feel
people
like
don't
that's
talk about.
insecurity up
Nope.
until dick size.
No,
That's
but
when it
say
becomes
at the same.
No, that's the male ego that's talking right now.
No, I feel like
That's
what I'm
what
saying.
that
I feel
is.
like that's when the insecurity come in.
Right.
Like, I
That's
feel
the
like
male
up
ego.
until the end, it's all good.
How
Like,
many-
She got a little bullet or
Yo,
whatnot. Or
there's-
when she pull out a dick that you know you ain't got.
No,
that's
it don't
when-
matter though. It don't matter. You know how many males that are in the dildo game right now?
Mm-hmm.
There's a good amount that are making a serious bag on that. Just because you feel that that's a certain way, that doesn't stop my bag. That doesn't stop my lucrative market. You know what I'm saying? There's still a demand in that situation.
Yeah.
There's always a demand in that. If you can satisfy a female when it comes to the demand of what she wants, regardless of her husband, her boyfriend, or her side dude, it don't matter. The point is you're trying to achieve that bag, yes or no?
I concur.
Okay. So in that situation, it doesn't matter what you think or you think in a respective way. If I'm making, we'll say low end, if I'm making $100,000 off of dildos,
Low end.
right? $100,000, which we know that's bullshit, right? $100,000.
Sex is $1 trillion industry. bro.
Correct.
Like,
Now, If I'm making $100,000 off of
As
this
this
dildos,
should be.
right?
Mm-hmm. Since the beginning of time.
Why would I stop doing that?
I ain't saying you should. I'm not saying anything.
Right, but the majority, the masses of
I was
public,
only specifically stating that as far as the part where I'm coming in and I'm actually looking at these dicks and things.
I don't have to look at shit.
And flail them.
no, because I would let my woman judge that.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
What
We
do
have
you
to
need money
delegate
for?
what is what the situation is, right?
So,
of the business.
Whenever she was like, "Hey, I'm finna start selling this shit," like,
Right.
I'm finna get this kit. It's gonna come with this. As a business person, I'm like, that's not enough. Like,
Right.
what do you need
Right.
to be able to
Be super
like,
lucrative
yeah,
in that situation.
Because in this business, you got to throw parties, you got to do all this
Right.
shit. Like,
Right.
what do you need to be able to? I need this, and
Expand to
this. These
that
are the
next
top
level.
products. Blah blah blah. These are the mid level. Like, let's get a little bit of
Well, right now,
everything.
watch fitting, brother.
And I appreciate it, bro.
Looking real good when they move on
You know what I'm saying? But I'll give you the money. Get the shit together. You
Right.
done already invested. This is what you want to do. Like,
Right,
you can move forward from here if I give you this.
right.
And I don't have to worry about anything else because you already have the best products. Like,
Right.
Right.
if a bitch like a dildo this long, bro,
So be it.
you got it.
Right.
To show it to her
Right.
so she could do
No. I'm saying, so how you feel about your girl using it?
It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
Let's say
She with me, right?
let's say
she with me.
Let's say your girl in the horse dicks.
Okay, but she with me, right? She with me. It don't matter. If she
No, I'm saying,
satisfied.
let's say she in the literal horse penis.
Okay, so then she with you because
Not
you have
like
a horse dick.
bestiality. I'm saying, they got like horse dildos and shit like that. Let's say she
I
into
understand that, but a female that's into that is
You
not
don't
going to
feel
be
no way
with
about
a
that? You don't feel no way about that?
No, because that's insecurity.
No, not about your dick size. I'm talking about the fact that she in the horse dicks.
So be it. If that's what's making us money right now, fuck it. Fuck it.
Your girl start fucking a dead person, and you're gonna be cool with it.
I'm not
No.
going to say anything.
No, I'm just saying. You have to understand.
I'm not saying shit.
You have to let that ego go.
It's
You
not
have to
about
let that ego
Let's
go.
explore why this is why he don't want to say it.
I'm not saying shit, bro.
That's what we should poke
No.
at. That's the area of
I'm
topic.
trying to understand.
Don't y'all want to know why he don't want to say anything?
No. I take it as this man right here is
Dubz,
trying to
817.
see. Dubz 817 is
Doesn't
trying to get
wanna
that
say
bag.
anything.
That's
Don't
all
y'all
that
wanna know
matters,
why?
right? Just like Social Dilemma. You got people that are developing things that made people depressed, making people suicidal, right? But they making a bag off of it. They sit there and tell their children, I don't want you to fuck with this.
Right.
But they're still making a bag off of it, right? They're still making a bag off of a situation that they don't want their personal people to deal with.
Shut up, Chad.
I'm just saying.
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out how this got something to do with why he don't want to.
Because I see
he
that.
thought
in
he
that-
saved me, bro. He
I
thought
see
he was
that in
over
that
it.
same situation.
No, I know, but I was trying to stop you right there, brother, because I don't want to get too far off the beaten path and want to know why. You got to tell me.
You don't even know what to say. This
You
nigga like,
ain't got to tell me what your answer is. But at
when you
least
see the bag, you'll understand,
tell
right?
me why
Thank you.
you don't want to say anything. I don't want to know what.
I'm a pretty confident dude, bro. Like, that shit really don't bother me. Like,
Right.
some dudes would let,
Right.
I'm going to go hoodie Dubz. You know what I'm saying? Like, hoodie mellow. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes, they'll let that shit get to them.
And that's called the ego. Kill that shit.
You know
Kill
what I'm
that
saying?
ego.
But you feel like you got a horse dick. It's like,
No, nigga. It doesn't matter about horse dick, what you got. It doesn't. It's the
Oh, no, we don't
supply
start
and
talking about
demand.
dicks. I'm
It's
saying-
a business,
No,
my
no,
nigga.
no, we finna
It's
start
a
talking about-
business.
I was saying
We trying
that-
to make that money. That's all it is.
I said, what if your girl was in the horse dicks and everybody was like,
But she's still into you. That's your
cool.
woman, though, right?
Well, let me just keep it a B for the niggas out there that like to keep it a B. It's for the niggas out there that like to
Yo,
keep it clean.
I got you.
And fuck.
No.
I got to, just because he talking crazy right now.
If my chick was in the horse dicks.
But she fucking with you though, right? And you may not have a horse dick, but shit, she's still fucking with you. Get rid of the ego, my nigga.
It's big
Kill
dog.
that shit.
It's big dog.
Ego death is a bitch.
It depends on how she fucking with you.
Right.
It's big dog Rick right here.
Cause you might be a food nigga and you think that you getting guts off your penis and you a food.
It's big dog Rick.
You might think you a baller and
Right.
you paying a $30 metro bill.
No, I have no.
Correct.
Listen,
You might think that you doing some shit that you not that nigga, bro.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Like,
I'm just saying. I'm chilling. You feel me? I'm not. I'm not. I don't have. You know.
I'm just
like,
saying,
I'm just
in
saying.
any-
You know what you need. But all I'm saying is, you know, for the people out there.
Yo, we're just talking from
This
a
is
business.
not about
we're
to be a
talking from a.
theme.
We're not talking about personal. We're talking about business.
Yeah.
We're talking about that money. We're talking about.
we just talking
we're
about
talking about
scenario
when you're
situations.
asleep
Like-
and you got X, Y, and Z females that are looking at this online, and oh shit, you done woke up and you done got like 20 sales off of a horse dick, right? Because 20 bitches want, or sorry, excuse me, 20 ladies want a horse dick.
No, 20 whores.
No. Just because they want a horse dick, that doesn't mean that they're
no,
whores.
I'm not-
pretty sure it wouldn't
I'm
be
not calling
20
them a
because
whore.
I think it
I'm
would-
calling them a
No,
whore.
I'm speaking on
No,
a
I'm not
low
calling
end.
them-
20 is high.
I'm not
Like,
calling them a whore.
No, I'm talking on a low end.
20
If you're
out of
if you're
100
talking
is
about
high.
a $1 billion
I'm not calling
industry,
them a whore.
that's a low end.
Because they're whores. I'm calling them a whore because they like it.
No, because guess what? She's gonna find a nigga that's a horse dick type nigga, right?
No.
Why not?
That is not real.
But I'm saying is
It's not realistic.
it's not realistic. But females or some women are into that.
Are we
correct?
talking
Yes or
about
no?
Tiana Trump?
What?
I'm just asking. If we talk about porn stars, then maybe. But if not,
Riley
then,
Reid, like we just
then maybe yeah, they may run into it. But regular bitch, no.
Lisa Ann, like
You can't say that.
Well, I've been in these
it's regular
bitches-
chicks out here that like.
How many porn stars you
No.
seen?
I don't know personal porn stars like that. I'm just saying that
No, it's-
you
it's
don't
personal-
know.
It's personal porn stars.
personal
out there.
porn
But
stars.
I don't know. All I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
is
they
I don't
don't.
know.
Cold stunner.
They
Like,
live in Dallas, and you don't even know they live in Dallas.
oh no, you know.
I'm just saying I'm not familiar. I'm just speaking from a business point of view. I'm talking about get that money. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying is if my woman is selling shit that is horse dick quality and I don't have a
It
fucking
don't
horse
even be
dick,
that a lot of the time. Bro.
my point is as long as she bringing that money home to daddy, that's all that fucking matter. If
no-
she fucking love me, that's all that fucking
Bro,
matter.
A lot of the female shit.
I need that fucking bag
that
in
they
my
be
fucking
selling,
account.
it really don't be.
Pimp Chad, ladies and gentlemen. Pimp
The-
Chad.
I'm just saying.
It's not really the extremely
Shot.
large dildos or no shit like that.
Right. For
It's
sure.
the creams. It's the like shit that.
No. You can just pull up. You just pull up. Caviar?
No, I'm cool on the caviar. Let me get.
I'm just saying. We talking about it from a
Like,
business point of view.
Females, they like the creams. They like the straps. They like the restraints.
Right,
Like,
right.
When it comes to sex toys, it's not just dildos.
Right.
Like, niggas can.
You got some that are just straight into the vibration of the stimulation of
Some
the
people
clitoris.
use butt plugs, and it's
Correct. So in that
Some
situation,
use more than butt plugs.
right? But if you know that there's a market for
some
that
people
that's
multitask.
untapped,
They use the butt plugs with the handcuffs, with the restraints, with the.
why not tap into a market that's lucrative
It's a
in
part of
that?
the game.
Why
Yeah,
not?
like-
Just because X, Y, and Z individual doesn't agree or they feel some type of way, that doesn't stop from me getting my bag. if I'm on OnlyFans and you decide not to subscribe, and you did not decide not to subscribe, right? But I got 200 other 1,000 people that are willing to subscribe to what the fuck I'm doing that to you and you are basic.
Sometimes you don't even need
No. But I'm saying
amount of people.
No. But I'm just saying. Okay, so
Holla at me for the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Your boy be shooting shit.
And I be directing. And then I be collecting. And
Coming
you make
soon.
sure you don't do no neglecting, because I ain't going to be doing nothing but.
coming soon.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not free, but you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
If
gonna
you
be
serious
doing nothing
about your
but
shit, like,
You did.
some of y'all hoes pages be trash. And
Whitewashed. Shout
I-
out to my cocktail caviar sitting in the shot.
Yeah, but if you want the OnlyFans shit, you know what I'm saying? You can get the bedroom candy shit added to the package. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here bullshit.
Right,
We out here
right.
doing it big.
We're not here playing. We're out here congratulating.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what it is. Don't be doing no hating. Be doing that motherfucking money making. You talking to your motherfucking savior. I am also your neighbor. I am also one of a kind flavored.
Yeah.
So you can't go to Baskin Robbins and dig this. You gotta come to the source. You understand?
The worst 20 a nigga ever spent is the cell phone footage. Like,
For sure.
bitch.
It's trash.
Like,
You know what it is.
and then they be having
Come get right.
they be having the audacity to put an emoji over the shit. Like, if you pay for the full video, like, bitch, this is cell phone footage from an iPhone 6. Like, if you don't get the fuck away from me, bro.
Right.
Like,
It's trash. We gonna keep it a bean. I mean,
Oh.
How many times would a nigga want to look at you play with your pussy in the same angle?
No, because
So
I'm trying
let's
to play with
let's
that
get
pussy.
into it, you understand?
Right.
No.
No. I'm saying it in a fantasy sense, right? I want to think that I could be able to play with that
Topic.
pussy, but
nope.
Because
so
I mean, you can, but
all I'm saying is, when it come down to that shit, you know,
it's about that fucking bag. And if you can get that fucking bag, regardless of what you think or what the ego feels, as long as I can get that bag and I feel fucking at peace at the end of the day and I can sleep comfortably, that's all that fucking matters. And I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't killing nobody, so that's all that fucking matters. As long as I can come home with the bag and my fucking family is fucking got a smile on their face and they got a fucking clothes on their back, food in their bellies, and a fucking roof over their head, that's all that fucking matters to me. After that, then we'll try to fucking expand.
yeah.
But bottom line, the foundation is my family has a roof, my family has clothes on their back, and they get fed on a daily.
It's 2020, bro. You can make money in so many different ways.
Correct. Correct.
Like, it don't even
as
matter.
for me, I'm still circling the block before I'm parking.
Yeah.
Not bitching. I'm just still cautious.
Yeah, but at the same
Still
time,
to that
at the same
block.
time,
dig that.
Sisting that the extra clip with the extra larkin.
at the
Damn.
same time, it's 2020, so you could throw up so much free shit.
Y'all don't
to-
fuck with the Becoming, Benny Siegel. I feel it in the air. As for me, I'm still circling the block before I'm parking. Not bitching. I'm just still cautious.
Being Sequel State Property, that's what last time I was at. I, ain't
can
gonna lie to
feel
you.
it in the air.
You either gonna get down or you gonna lay down. And if you gonna lay down, you're gonna stay
I
down.
can feel it in your
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Y'all trash.
I mean, he one of the best rappers at putting like words together and telling stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a lane.
When it comes to rappers,
I'm
do
just
y'all,
checking
do
y'all
y'all prefer a
palettes.
storyline or do y'all prefer realistic?
It's
I
a
know-
it's a vibe for the time.
I know
for me.
Mulatto got a real
Ooh.
interesting storyline.
And what's that?
because,
And what's that?
Like she goes right along we're on the time of the protect black women vibe.
That
You know what
filter
I mean?
big as fuck. That filter big as fuck.
Don't mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. But you know, Mulatto, man, she done been loved and hated in like a very short time span for me. Like she was just that chick, you know, she just did a double XL with 5EO5 and all them other niggas, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you from a male point
Feel
of view.
that shit, you know what I mean?
No, let me
And
ask you.
then
Let
some
me ask
came
you
out
from
where,
a. Let me ask you from a male point of
wig-
view.
I'm just saying, a weed dispensary said that, you know, she stole some shit. Now everybody on her head, you know, and I thought I would protect black women, but I could be wrong.
No, I understand.
Hashtag respect black men.
But let me ask you a question real quick. I did a little research. Her daddy started her out.
What?
Yeah.
Mulatto?
Yes, manager. Young age, right? Now, from
She sound like a nunu.
no, she been out for a good minute. She been
ATL.
been out for a good
You know what I'm
minute.
saying? She sound like a nunu.
All I'm saying is, how would y'all feel from a father's point of view of managing your daughter being a rapper and speaking some of the stuff that she speaks? Not saying that what she
Like putting
says
that pussy on a nigga tongue.
yeah, straight up. And and understand,
Putting that pussy on a sideburn like a kitty cat.
I'm speaking from a point of view of if you started this young woman as X, Y, and Z, and she became this, right?
Yeah,
no
but
matter
you don't
what
know what she started out as.
Putting them pussy on
right,
like
right. But what she became,
Because I'm pretty sure Mulatto fans don't know the first bars that she was spitting.
correct.
Know the first rose.
Because her dad was probably a nigga that rapped and he
Alfred
didn't-
Anastasia.
So with that being said, how would y'all look at a point of view of if you had a daughter that you managed at a young age prior to this lingo of what she speaks, how would y'all go about it? Would y'all look at it as, hey, you need to get this bag, or would you try to feel some type of way about how she's speaking about certain topics? Or do you look at that topic as she's not speaking as in real, you're talking as
Rich
in...
homie.
Say again?
Rich homie.
Rich homie Quan?
I know you do. Don't look like that.
How would you go about
Thank
that?
the Lord.
The
Let
only reason
go,
why I
let
asked that
go.
is because I did a little research, and her dad was her manager from the beginning. Okay? So all I'm saying, from that point of view, if you obviously, if you're her manager, you obviously got to see a potential of lucrative value in the long run, right? So in that sense, how would you, as a man, do you decipher, or do you put that ego to a side, or do you go ahead and go along with what the public want? Because the public likes what she says. You know what I'm saying? So do
Well,
you...
they did up until like a couple days ago.
Right,
When
but
they found out she was
it has
stealing weed.
proven that individuals that have said shit, it don't take long for people to forget about it.
Right.
And with that being said, that becomes sometimes more lucrative than detrimental to their situation.
Right.
So in that sense of being a male, and I'm not saying in trying to downgrade, I'm just saying as in, if you had a daughter, if you have daughters, how would you go about that in that sense? Because I look at it as, you know, like,
It's not even an argument to me.
in what way?
Because it's been plenty of momagers that done managed dudes that done said, "Hey, I got this bitch doing this, and they doing this because
Okay,
like,
but the problem is what the public is looking at, right? Because
it's the individual, like,
right. But that's what your personal opinion is. But we're going by what the public is asking for when it
Summer
comes to a
Walker,
lucrative manage.
made a song where she just said girls can't never say they want some shit with Drake on it, like,
Girls can't never say I.
like. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yeah, I know
Like,
I had that
it's a
in
whole
me.
it's a
I
whole
know.
different ball game right now. Where like, if women want to say they want to do some shit, nigga, they gonna say they want to do some shit.
Okay,
And you
so
gonna agree with it, or you not
So what
gonna
y'all
agree
trying to
with
say?
it?
right,
as a
right.
dude.
So if
Like,
you agree with it, then you know that you're gonna get that bag, right?
not necessarily, because like it's been a post that's been going around this week. I forgot who posted that shit, but they was like, "Hey, like females got like 2 or 3 dudes that they fuck with."
I saw
And
that on Twitter, right?
It was
Oh,
on
I
Twitter and the
definitely-
gram.
I
Like,
definitely saw that.
it was
Talking
like,
about the Twitter, but I've done tweeted at least 3 things.
Just 3.
Hey, the point is, I tweeted
I know this nigga didn't talk to a nigga with
that nigga said I tweeted.
at least 3 things.
I tweeted.
Yeah,
I
nigga.
tweeted.
Yeah.
He talking to a
He
nigga
didn't even
with-
say I tweeted, bro. He
No,
said I tweeted.
no.
talking to a
I
nigga with
tweeted.
100,000 tweets.
That nigga made his. Yeah, I ain't gonna never be there.
No.
What? How dare you talk to me?
I ain't know we could do that.
I am talking to you, nigga.
I know. How dare?
No,
How
there
dare
ain't no,
you.
it is no dare. I do.
How dare he approach?
I do. I do.
How dare he approach?
I do. The artist formerly known as Twitterless. I'm just now catching up.
I shan't not acknowledge him.
No, there is no shot.
As Rick, the Twitter god, you shall forever
Twitter god.
remain nameless.
Trash. Trash.
No.
But
Talk to me when your fucking filter is bigger than your fucking joint. How about that?
That nigga
Right.
had that hell blocked,
Right,
bro.
right.
He wasn't even.
Solid than a bitch right now. Solid than a hoe. Point made. Thank you. Drop that hoe.
Oh, she. Oh,
Shot.
we out here doing it like that. Huh?
Shot.
Nah, bro. Hold up.
I feel like this gonna be the one that breaks the camel's back.
You think so? I told
We
you.
still got one more topic after this. The Twitter topic is normally the last one, so we have to intervene with the.
Hey, brother, I hear you. I'm here. You
I ain't no hoe though, but you know what I'm saying.
Over here, please. Bring your glass. No, no, no.
I'm gonna bring it.
shot.
I'm gonna
Just
bring it
your
over there
glass.
with a shot.
Let me
Like,
know if it's. Let me know if it's on Crip. I'm doing the Migos too.
Come on, cuz.
On blood. On
That's
blood.
33.3.
Stay with the red. Stay with the red mic.
I got homies that, you know what I'm saying. That's on that side, but
That
that's
stacking
not-
was looking
Nigga,
horrible
what
right
are
now.
you doing?
Right. That stacking was looking horrible, and then you. Wow.
I
wouldn't
hope
do
you
no
choke on
stacking.
that shot, nigga.
I was doing the peace sign
Oh, okay.
in
ain't
multiple different ways.
Multiple different ways.
I wouldn't dare
Don't
do
get it
no-
confused.
Yeah, I wouldn't do no stacking at all.
Oh, okay.
You wanna know why I wouldn't do no stacking?
Why not?
Because that ain't what I do.
Oh. But you said on crib though, right? Ah.
Yeah. Well, no, don't look at me regretful.
What?
Do it. Do
Nigga,
it.
ain't a
No,
sip.
no.
Shit.
No,
Sips
no,
ain't
no,
shit.
no, no.
What?
Let's go ahead. You ready?
Nah, this ain't gonna be one of them podcasts, bro, where y'all niggas be like, "Hey, what do you know?" But we was there already. We
Cheers.
can get back there.
Cheers
if y'all
one
want
more
to.
time,
I'm
brother.
not scared. Like,
One more time.
that was probably the moment that I was waiting for right there, because I've been waiting to be able to do the intro with this
All I know is if I can break a nigga,
and
rock, paper,
that's
scissors.
gonna be part of my
He get the fifth, the deuce, or the open hand. You know. Rock, paper, scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do the thing with the thing on the thing. I hear it burning off the ring. It's finally flame. How dare you not do your shot, bitch?
Oh.
He babysitting.
Bro,
He
that nigga
pumpkin
been the
seed
leader
up.
in shots the last 3 or 4 weeks, my nigga. Like
He
that
pumpkin
nigga,
seeding over here.
that nigga lead the league, my
He
nigga.
Charlie
like,
Brown in me.
Oh nah,
Nah, nigga.
nah, nigga.
You wanna
like,
talk shit?
No.
No more Concordia for you.
Niggas not even gonna say it right, bro. We just gonna keep it over here.
What is it? Sincoro?
Sincoro. Correct.
Or in other words, it's mean soldier. Now let me put the streets down.
No, that
with
means
steamrollers.
5 gold. 5 gold.
With the cats that push 40 ounces through the hood. Like King Cobra. Wait. Finessed!
This nigga's.
Finesser. And it's always time to get an undresser. You know what it is or not. It's the lesser, but you know what it is. Yes, sir. It's the 20th episode.
20
Yes,
shots?
Sir.
20
We not
shots.
doing 20 shots.
We not.
but we can go.
I didn't do 20 shots when I was 20, nigga, and I didn't do 20 shots when I was
I can
21.
do probably 2 more. So
I did
you can
18 at my
space them
20th.
out
No lie.
however
Yeah,
it
18.
go. I'm
I
going
was
to do
pretty fucked
2
up, though,
more.
and I did throw up
Then I'm
multiple
going to be
times.
seeing what the fuck
What's
is
the most
on
shots
my
I done
mind.
ever did, bro?
Because I ain't finna be throwing up out of my spine.
Liquor pong.
That's the one.
That is the stupidest shit we ever did.
When niggas say, what's this crazy
Ever,
shit?"
nigga.
It's
What's the
like,
dumbest
yeah.
shit you ever did? Liquor
Bro, we
pong.
played beer pong.
20
until
cups on the
beer
table. Nothing
run out.
but liquor. None
We
of them
played
was mixed
beer
with
pong,
beer. None of them had water.
But
none
we
of them
played
had...
beer pong until it ran out. That's when
All
we
we
decided to
had
do liquor.
was liquor. Some of them had a chaser on top with like orange juice or some shit. But the other ones, it was 50-50. Orange juice and liquor are straight shot.
And we played a whole damn near, what was it, like 19
Niggas went
cups?
rounds, bro.
That's what I was going to say. It was like 19 cups. Because we playing beer pong just like we normally do. So it going down to the last cup.
You lost.
So y'all
Oh, nigga, you
drunk.
on the table. Nigga, liquor pong.
Right.
So if you won
You lost.
liquor pong,
Yeah,
you
gotta take
supposed to
all
go
those
to a
shots.
whole nother table of liquor pong, bro. Like,
You lost. If you won, you lost. For sure.
niggas overballed that night for sure. Like, niggas don't go for beer pong to. You might go to water pong after beer pong.
If you don't take nothing else
wanna-
from the podcast, don't do that one.
No.
I'm telling you right now.
Please.
It is not what you think it's going to be. It's going to be some disappointing shit.
Do not liquor pong. 5 cups, 10 cups, 3 cups, whatever amount of cups that you want to play.
Now, you can liquor pong if it's the first thing you're doing, one, and then if it's the only game you're going to play. Don't play 2 games of liquor pong.
That's right.
Because remember, you got to pour enough in the cup for it to be respectable. So it got to be at least that little bottom of that soda.
Yep.
So you
gotta
doing
get
like,
the notch.
right.
Like,
You
if you
feel
don't
me?
get that notch,
Just
bro.
so it don't
Right.
move.
So you got to get that knot. So
And then you
talking
gotta
about- that's
chase
all
it
straight
with some
liquor.
shit
So that
on
might
some
be,
of the cups just to get it there.
that might be 4 or 5 shots, depending on who drinking or who not. But
Right.
between y'all, depending on what you drunk already.
This hoe not bubbling,
Right.
bro.
What?
I got you.
I got to get that hoe to Anderson Pack.
Try it now.
Outside, I see the smoke downstairs. Yeah, let me get the.
It might be filled up. Hold on. It might be blocked.
Nigga, the flakes was moving and not.
Yeah, nah, not moving. Get
Focused, man.
I tried.
Gotta be moving.
I tried.
Got a lung capacity.
Let me
Pass it
see
here. Pass it
Let me
here.
see it. Let me see if you got some little lungs like that commercial. Oh no, little lungs. Oh no, that whole.
That nigga was like, "Oh no."
There you go.
Yeah, cause I got beautiful lungs.
Nah, nigga. Let me show you how it really works.
Part of the podcast.
We got these though.
I'm hitting this bitch.
Part of the podcast. When I refuse and refuse. Nah, that's hot. No, you good? This nigga got gargoyle hands.
Bro, when I tell you, bro,
No, don't.
you wasn't outside when we cooked the prime rib and the lobster, bro, and this nigga was just like, Antoinette was like, damn, this nigga hands is like whole. And when we cooked the lamb,
This nigga got whole wheat hands.
nigga, when we cooked the lamb, this nigga was like,
These are them hands like Arabian Nights.
No.
Like Arabian
Let's be clear. No. Let's be clear.
Hands ass.
Let's be clear.
I'm off.
Anybody,
I'm off half of next month, so if you want to do some of that chef shit, like for 15 or 16 of the 31 days, I'm off. So we can definitely.
can you tell me what official date
Try
that
now.
you decide that you are on break? Meaning that it doesn't coincide with your normal activities, and I know that you have extra activities. Let's be clear, this man be getting it. And this man be getting it too. Most definitely. I'm not knocking anybody.
We won't ever. All three of us won't ever underestimate the other.
No,
one.
I'm not at all. I'm not knocking anybody in this situation.
It was premeditated, bro. Like we. When I say like,
Shot.
yeah, when I say there was egos involved with everything,
I'm doing a shot of courage.
No, I agree.
Nah. There was egos involved with everything that I did before this. Niggas thought that they were bigger than what they were. Niggas thought that they could do, you know what I'm saying, limitless shit, which they had the right to. But if you don't put the work in and you don't do the shit that you need to do to get to a certain point, you don't deserve certain accolades. Like, it's not going to be handed to you. It's not going to be...
Correct.
You can make a good song, but you don't deserve to sell 1 million records.
Right.
You don't
But,
deserve to have 1 billion streams.
But it has been proven that some people that don't have those accolades have achieved those statuses.
Yeah. But
So maybe I deserve.
if
No,
you...
correct.
If you
And that
put-
goes for both individuals,
Yeah.
right?
A Big Crit might not be looked at as a
Right,
Jay-Z.
right.
You could put them on the same scale.
But that doesn't mean that an individual...
in the same regard, like they've
Right.
accomplished
But
the
that
same
doesn't
thing.
mean that
Currency
the individual
might not be
that's
looked
looking
at.
at you or this individual
Yeah.
doesn't look at you the same way.
Currency might not be looked at as the same
Right.
as Lil
As
Wayne,
a popular crowd.
but you could say in their same lanes they've done certain shit. Like Tech Nine, like you might not look at Tech Nine as Eminem, but you could say Tech Nine inspired Eminem. Like
Right.
you
Well, I
could
can't say that, but I can
Bro.
say that.
Oh, don't you go there with that. Please don't. Please don't. I'm a highly
Eminem is
Tech Nine
Hove
fan.
and
I'm a
Tech
Tech
Nine
Nine
combined.
I am a Tech 9 fan, and that individual has done a lot that's not publicly acknowledged.
Well, I'm a techno drone, and this is from the Tech Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm running home. Take control of that techno. You understand? Please don't stop the music like
No. I understand. I'm not
hot shit like the Bahamas.
No, right. But understand that there is individuals in the rap game that I'm not familiar with that y'all are that have seen the same thing. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay, so
It's a lot of artists that niggas don't consider like top tier artists, but they make the same as niggas that get a billion streams. But it's because they own they shit.
So with that being said, just because the popular vote doesn't seem that it's lucrative at that moment, that doesn't mean just like what you have said specifically on a podcast. You said, let me rewind. There's some niggas that haven't even passed a podcast 5, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, 2 years, 3 years down the road, you done 70 podcasts in. All of a sudden,
the shit that we done did in 20 episodes, bro, like
it doesn't
niggas
mean
could do that shit. And
my thing is it doesn't mean that it's not relevant. What we talk about, what you talk about, doesn't mean that 10 years from now, it could be 10 years from now, that all of a sudden that we just blow the fuck up. We're on fucking CBS, NBC, and they're talking about interviews meaning interviews that we have with people that we have in the future that are known well, right? That all of a sudden, they're questioning about this interview or this topic that we talked about that was episode 3 or 4, right? Okay. So in that same sense, all I'm saying is it's not irrelevant to what we're talking about. We could be talking about something in 2020, right? 2020, and all of a sudden 2024, just because the popular vote is digging it, all of a sudden now we're big.
Yeah. Niggas,
and now we're questioning
all old shit.
Right. And we're questioning shit that we done talked about that is fucking 5 years old.
Right.
And all of a sudden, oh shit, really? The point is what we talk about is still relevant to the masses of what we talk about.
While we were setting up earlier today, episode 19 was the first episode to get flagged for niggas talking about some shit that could be age restricted. I edited this hoe, and I have no idea what we said that could be age restricted, because normally we be on par for what we normally talk about, but we age restricted for episode 19. It can't be all bad, bro. Like,
right. Nah, nigga. You done fucked up.
Bro, we finna be the most spontaneous motherfuckers.
Right. We haven't got to the second topic.
Third topic.
The third topic. We on the second one.
Yeah, we already talked about the mulatto and how she,
We didn't really dig into the
Yeah,
mulatto.
y'all didn't even know because y'all didn't ever find out from you, boy. But it's all good.
Shot.
Research.
Shot.
On the crib.
The point is, I respect what you're saying.
Even finish it.
Nah, nigga. You have to understand. I see the situation.
Could take these hoes off.
Right. I appreciate it.
I can't see shit.
Right.
Let me hit
But
the 3 amigos. This feels so much better.
Migos?
Let's see.
Is there another shot glass? Is that yours?
Yep.
This is mine.
Come on.
Nigga, it's one right in front of you. What are you looking for?
Tops off, nigga. Take a shot.
Take your shot. It's not. At maximum level.
Oh my God! No, it's all good. Maybe it be just be between me and him, but you know.
Nigga, you don't fuck that.
You missed. Yeah, you missed.
You fucking with a Navy veteran.
I was thinking I could,
Nah, nigga.
razzle dazzle. On
You
this.
don't understand. I used to do this for a daily.
I'm just
You don't understand.
I know you wouldn't think I'm finna drink that.
No. You don't understand. This is what we do.
Oh, no.
Shot?
Hoorah. That's. So, is it like a different chant for like different branches?
Yes, sir.
Because I've been watching
Hurry
like
up.
different movies and
Yes,
like
sir.
they've been saying different shit. And
So-
I'm just like,
so-
that's not
so-
hoorah, bro.
Hoorah
Like, yeah.
is military or Marines. Now, understand that Marines are under Navy branch.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Marines are technically underneath Navy.
We could take it there. Even
If not, the point
that
is,
nigga hit that hoe with the Hulk Hogan. Ooh.
right. But no.
Oh, nigga.
Greatest show on earth. One that wasn't televised, but it is.
Not yet.
Hella wise. I am the one that seen through the devil's view. You know, them hellish eyes that is aesthetics, not prosthetics. I can't stand you.
The way I see it is
Hyphy
the
man.
devil is alive, and the devil is determined on what you decide to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, as a Navy vet, we're going to take them shots. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now,
as a veteran of the United States,
citizen.
myself, by veteran I do mean I've lived here and survived the harshness,
Right.
that all-
Let's not discredit what he is talking right now. He is talking truth. Right?
Yeah.
Because here we go again. Just because you're not prior military, that doesn't mean that you don't live what has become, bless you,
got the,
of the masses.
Yeah.
Right?
That's where like the saying to each his own,
Right.
like, kind of comes into play for me because like everybody got their own fucking experience. Like,
Correct.
Whether they served or they didn't serve.
Correct.
Or,
And that's where I see as in a respect of just because you didn't serve the same way that I did doesn't mean that you didn't share the same experience that I did.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because a nigga might have been a negotiator and he had
Correct.
the toughest time
Correct.
out of everybody, and he
Correct.
diffused some shit that niggas didn't even know was about to go down.
Correct.
But you got
Right.
some niggas that's out there put in a situation where they got to kill a whole bunch of people that they
And don't have to.
have to kill
Right.
for a certain reason.
Right.
Like,
So, with that being said, is you still have to give respect to this man and this man, right? In a sense that he may not experience the same way that I experienced it, but he still experienced it in a different way.
yeah.
So in that sense, you still have to give that man that same respect. You still have to look at that man and respect what he's saying. This nigga right
the
here.
more you know.
Crib. I'm not knocking what you're saying.
So on this, you can make different drops
Yes.
or shit. Like,
So,
This nigga fucked up. Yeah, buddy.
why gotta be fucked up because I hit my cigar?
Yeah.
Cause I did it in the yak.
Yep.
Cause it's smoking like.
Yep.
Cause I'm all about to say. You know,
I can't even knock it.
I'm just trying to
Yep.
figure out what flip it. You know, you niggas tried to
Flip
talk like I
around,
wasn't
G.
about that shit, but I was always on that. This whole podcast just been a bunch of freestyles. Cause I'm the homie, you know what I'm saying? I'm under digging everything that you saying, but overstanding where you staying. You on the gig where I'm
But it's
getting
still relevant to what the fuck we're talking about. Yes or no?
Put some heavy.
It always is.
You fucking right it is. I respect what you're saying. But understand
We
that
gonna
there's
have our
still a
own-
crowd of people that understand where we're coming from at the
Yeah.
same point.
Yep.
Just
That's
like
what
as in I don't maybe understand where you're coming from with certain topics.
About the irrelevance.
Right. I may be that individual that's completely flabbergasted as what you're saying. Completely
Assuming
perplexed of what you're saying. Confused, lost, right?
On crib.
Right. But there is 100,000 other people that understand what the fuck I'm saying, or are relevant to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or if
Yo,
not relevant to what the fuck I'm saying, is relevant to what you're saying, or relevant to what this man is saying.
They might just be on the fence regardless
Right.
to what's going on, period. But
I could be completely
it's so many
obscured
percentages
to
to
what's
what
going on.
we could draw in. Like it doesn't
Right,
even really
right. Here we go again, episode 20. Episode 20 couldn't blow up until episode 37. I'm just saying that, just generally speaking. Not
I mean,
saying-
like the way topics go now, we could have a topic this week where we talking about like Sweetie and Quavo last week, or we talking about Mulatto this week.
We can talk about whatever
And
we want. You want to know why?
15 weeks later,
We the topic, guys.
we could talk about some shit before
I can't even.
to where whatever we talk about now that's going on with Quavo and Sweetie and
I can
fucking
speak about it.
Offset and fucking
Right.
Cardi B, like it's all gonna come full circle eventually. So you gonna have the opportunity to talk about it again. Because when Quavo came out during Rolling Loud while Cardi B was performing, like that was a moment where you could be like, hey, he fucked up and blah blah blah.
Right.
A couple years later, he gave us that moment again. Like, you never know, like what might be that moment for you. Like for Joe Budden, like it was a couple years in where he beefed with Drake. Once he beefed with Drake, like you already got so many subscribers and you got niggas tuning into your podcast every week, but your shit not gonna blow up until you beef with a nigga that you don't really have to have beef with, because today them niggas is cool. Like,
Right.
No, yeah, definitely. I fuck with it.
you never know, bro. Like, it's that one moment that just is.
Correct. And that one moment defines what that individual is.
It definitely defines it.
To an extent of you may feel some type of way about a certain topic. And because you may not feel that type of way about the topic, but because the media, meaning that the masses feel that type of way,
You end up feeling that way?
you have to, if you want to get that bag, you need to coincide with that topic.
Not necessarily. Cause
No, not all the time. But I'm saying is
I
that's
fuck
the
with what
possibility.
he's saying, because I mean that's what I feel like that's what happened to
yeah,
Dave Chappelle.
controversy sells. Like,
Right.
But no, I
All
feel like,
you gotta do is tell your truth.
I feel like they
Tell the
happened.
truth.
I feel like they happened to
and
Dave
You
Chappelle
can't knock it.
as far as him getting engulfed, but you know he been on the big dog ride. Shit, he just had the situation with Netflix where he was requesting that they take down Dave Chappelle shows because he wasn't getting paid for them.
Yeah.
Right.
And
he
we
said,
talked about this shit
SNL.
on one of the podcasts
Right.
before this one, where I was like, they started off on like season 3 or 4. And that's not where I wanted to start off. As a fan of the Chappelle show, like,
Right.
nigga, you started me off on 3 or 4. Like, these is the lost episodes, nigga. Like, this ain't even like the first episode where the titty come out and
Right.
fucking.
In the car, and
Yeah.
Wayne Brady
We not.
with the subway.
It ain't the reparations, baby, where I bought this baby straight cash. Like,
Right.
this ain't that Chappelle show, bro.
Right.
Like, niggas ain't selling Tiger Woods for whoever they want because it's the fucking
Right.
draft for the racial shit. Like,
Right.
these ain't those episodes. That was season 1, 2, 3, or
Right.
1 to 2, or whatever it was. And anything after that was Donnell Rollins and Charlie Murphy, and they was narrating everything that was going on after that. And
Right.
that's not the Chappelle show because that's Donnell Rollins and Charlie
Charlie
Murphy.
Murphy is the
And
Donnell
even
Rollins
though
and Charlie
Chappelle
Murphy.
still holds them niggas to the highest regard, bro, like,
It wasn't.
he ain't gonna never shit on them niggas. He ain't
Right.
gonna never, like,
It wasn't nowhere near the Chappelle show.
yeah.
Right.
Even though it was his name, like, Donnell Rollins could be the nigga that's
No, even
before
though we
him.
fuck with Donnell Rollins,
Yes,
it
but
wasn't the same. Even though we fuck with Charlie Murphy, we couldn't even like it. Even though we fuck with you niggas, we couldn't even like it.
because it wasn't the Chappelle show.
Right.
But for you to be Chappelle 17, 16 years later, to where you could still be cool with Donnell.
Well, no, I think he just got a Lifetime Achievement Award or some shit like that.
He did.
Cause he
But-
he been in comedy 30 years.
For you to be able
Due
to
to
be
who?
a nigga that's gonna be like, hey, niggas might not have known who Donnell Rollins was before me.
Oh no!
Now that nigga's Ashy Larry. A year or two after me, and 17 to 16 years after me, this nigga can still eat with me because he might not have known what I was going through, but he held my name down enough for me to just go out there and ride with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
for 2 years when I was like, hey, fuck these 50 million, Chappelle show, nigga.
Right.
Him and Charlie Murphy, nigga.
Right.
Chappelle ain't stepping out here smoking a cigarette, nigga.
Right.
Right.
It's two niggas that you not really too familiar with. These niggas can keep my name alive enough to where 18 years later, nigga, I can come out here and I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
Because if them niggas didn't do that shit, bro, like, he could be mad at them niggas as much as he want. But if them niggas didn't come out there and do that shit for those 2 extra years,
It'd be some episodes.
do
you didn't
niggas
know
look at
about.
Chappelle the same, bro?
It'd be some episodes you didn't know about.
Yeah.
No, it's unfortunate, what happened with Chappelle, but shout out to Netflix on that tip.
Yeah, but
They actually
that's the
listen.
same thing with the streaming shit. Like, it's a whole new ball game to where you can get niggas to come out here and you could get niggas to ride for you off the strength of, like, nigga, we don't have
Well,
to
I
go
don't even think
nowhere.
it was nothing like that. I think it's that the Chappelle name still hold the same weight.
I think it do too, but
And as far as it holding the same weight, it's like because it holds the same weight, especially after you do like a couple of Netflix specials and they get to see them views in terms of numbers, he get to request shit, because like I don't know that, like, cause make no mistake, Netflix in order to show this shit had to do a deal with Comedy Central. They had to because they own the rights to it. So it's no way that they didn't do a episode with Comedy Central, and you know what I mean? Like they had to do some shit where they signed a contract with Comedy Central that said they could display these Chappelle shows.
I don't think Comedy Central got the same weight as a Chappelle right now. Like, that's a good argument, but as far as like,
No, it's a network, bro.
it's not a network because they still signed to Viacom, which is
Which
a
is
nigga
a
that signed to a
subsidiary.
nigga that signed to a nigga.
Right, that's
Which
a
means like
subsidiary.
if you wearing another nigga chain that got another nigga. Niggas know how that bar go when you wearing another nigga chain that got the other shit. Like, it's not the same ball game. If you want to play that ball game, like Comedy Central to Viacom, you BET. You just another channel that's just a part of an affiliate. Like, you not really
The main.
yeah. You can say whatever you want, but nigga, we got the final say so. You could try to push this shit on us and we don't care. Like,
Well, no, but see, I don't think I think it became more than that. What makes like Dave Chappelle
no,
legend? No. That's what made Dave Chappelle legend, or make him a legend because he got past it.
Yeah.
Like the first season.
because when that nigga said, "If you don't give it to me, I'll take it," like,
I mean, you motherfuckers seen what happened. We ain't gotta get into it. We gonna get into it. You understand? Little flower. Wow. The Poet Podcast, bitch. You get what you get.
bro, I expected to get way more through this bottle than I did, and niggas didn't. That hoe is compared to both of these hoes, like the percentage wise, like.
No, definitely was fucking with the tequila. You see what it is? It's a tequila podcast. I told y'all niggas I'm gonna convert y'all. I'm doing it one by one.
You're not gonna get me, bro.
Look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Look, I'm doing it.
I like too much shit.
It's gonna be a tequila podcast. Word to the Rick.
It's not gonna be that because I'm never gonna conform.
Shout out to Saint
No.
Rick.
L code.
El Code, La Chupacabra, whatever you want to call me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm that monster in your head.
L cabin for 420.
You know what I mean? I'm that monster in your bed. all in your
L
head.
cabin for 420.
You feel me? Whatever.
We doing that? All right.
You know what I'm doing? Look, bro. I'm a 5-figure nigga. Only weigh 6. You understand?
On a light day.
I don't like that. I'm a 5-figure nigga. Only weigh 6. You understand? And I don't
Or you could be borderline 6 and you just
Huh?
the 5.
I'm not borderline 6. I'm a 5-figure nigga. I know exactly where I am in life, but you know what I mean? I'm a 5-figure nigga. I'm on way to 6. After that, it'd be 7. After that, it'd be 8. After that, it'd be 9. After that, it'd
I
be
seen the tweets.
10.
I disagree.
What you disagree with?
I mean, a nigga can only tell you.
What you mean? What you disagree
I
with?
seen some tweets, bro. Like,
What? I mean, speak on it, bro. You can't just act like, you know what I mean? You just.
I mean, 6 figures is the goal for
6
an
figures ain't the
individual.
goal.
For normal individuals,
6 figures is a milestone.
for normal individuals, 6 figures is the milestone.
For me, 6 figures is not a milestone. It's a goal, and at best you poor. You're mediocre when you get to 6 figures. But I gotta get there to get to the next level. The goal, trillionaire. If not, billionaire. And if not, by God forbid, millionaire.
Yeah,
What you mean? Like,
I think
can't
if I
do
could
no
hit,
six-figure
I think if I
now.
could hit $1 billion, my kids, one of them, hit $1 trillion. Like, one of them. Like,
And if they can't, then they gonna live good for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
That's my whole goal. I don't know about what a motherfucker gonna do because I've realized, like, as an individual living this life, you never can predict how a motherfucker gonna turn out. But all I know is I'm doing everything it takes to make sure that my family good 100 years from 100 years from now, they gonna speak about the codes. They gonna speak about the Rick and what he did. That's what my goal is. Listen, shout out to Nip. It's all money in, no money out. I'm really living by that. I really gotta get it. Shout out to them niggas like I got. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna speak about what I got, but fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't really have to. You could let a nigga assume all he want, because that's all a nigga gonna do in the end anyway. Is a nigga gonna assume, like in this day and age, they gonna be like, "Oh shit, I seen this nigga."
What a nigga gonna do?
Yep. But I'm not gonna let you underestimate yourself at all.
I'm not underestimating me.
Nope.
I'm the one.
Yep.
The two or the three. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you know, one's
Yeah, because I could figure that you might be a six figure.
Oh no, you know, it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? We might.
I'm let these niggas, you know. Now net worth might be 6 figures, but but you know, liquidity. Yeah, I'm a 5-figure nigga. Talk to you, nigga, right?
Sometimes you gotta project what you could be.
And then after that it'd be a liquidity of 6 figures. After that it'd be a liquidity of the 7 figures. That's what I'm fucking with. That's how I'm fucking with it. Like
You never know.
that's what I'm on. No, it don't never.
You never know.
No, it's literally not. You never
No,
know.
other niggas might never know.
No, I'm gonna say it's not like you never know. I'm doing this shit.
Oh,
that
you
it
know.
takes. Yeah, like I know.
You
I'm,
know, like
I'm doing the shit that it takes.
yeah.
This is.
It ain't no question about
it's
what you doing.
It's a part of the process. Trust the process for me. You know what I mean? This is what it is.
Yeah.
When it is more, then it'll be more.
Yeah.
Like,
The
you know
process might take time. It might, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But trust the process. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, every year been better than the last year. This year no different. Shout out to the pandemic. It's your boy Rick. You know what I mean?
some shit I seen the other day. Like, I'm not gonna put it out there, but like, I'm just gonna say, like, if you a nigga with a job, like 401k, my nigga, don't sleep on it.
Oh no, 401k is definitely a way to go.
Because you might look at that shit at
definitely.
a couple jobs from where you originally signed up for the 401k and be like, oh shit, like.
And then you got some money to actually do some shit with in your life.
Yeah.
See me,
And you
I'm
might
gonna
not even
real.
be vested
I'm
in
gonna
the
be
job
real.
that you at.
I'm vested in everything, but me, I was sleeping on the 401k because I'm the type of nigga. I like my money in my hands. So me,
Yeah.
I was sleeping on the 401k.
But some nigga,
No, I'm saying like
the
just-
money
just
that you
recently.
don't see that's coming out of your shit, like,
No, that's what I'm saying. It just recently that I started understanding the 401k. You know, I'm vested and I got certain portfolios and investments with that, and that's doing what it do. Like, but my whole thing is, you know, no, definitely the 401k is definitely a solid plan, and my shit is just my plan B is to reinforce plan A, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like I don't really like, cause all of that shit's like far off shit, some shit I'm not really fucking with. Like I like having shit now. Like I like going to Vegas now. I like going to these places now. I like being able to say whenever you describe or scheme up your next fucking trip, Rick don't miss. I like being able to do that because Rick can do that.
yeah.
You feel me? Like I'm not into what. Fuck what it. I want the memories now. Fuck them memories for
And
later.
I think that's where it come in, because I'd be surprised, like, that we do Vegas and even minimal Shreveport, like, back to back. Like, last week when we was like, nigga, we did that, like, to me that was, like, some stupid shit. Like, nigga, we actually went from casino.
Like one thing a nigga told me that I never forgot, and it's some real shit. You know, as much as I be talking about money or whatever, the one thing that a motherfucker told me that changed my life Cause you talking to a nigga that used to be very, 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 very frugal. You feel me? So to get to the point to where it's like, you know, even to enjoy this shit, it's just like realizing that money ain't real. It's a means to an end. Meaning that when it was rice, that was the popular currency.
Potatoes,
when it was potatoes, when it was land, whatever it was, that was the popular currency. That was the popular currency. So that's why I'm into money. I'm into getting money because it's the popular device that serves the means to the ends. But my overall goal is the means to the ends. So I want to live good while I'm here. I want to be no 55-year-old, 60-year-old millionaire. Like, nigga, I'm not in it for to get the money like that. You know what I mean? I'm in it to get the money to have fun.
Yeah.
Fuck the dumb shit.
Yep.
Like, fuck the money that a nigga could have said. You know what I mean? Like, because this shit don't mean nothing. Like, it really don't mean nothing. Like,
it's really like VC in real life.
Right. Like, this shit don't mean nothing. Like, when you talk about all those Brazilian cultures and all these different cultures and shit like that that's thriving and shit that don't got nothing to do with, like, you know, Wi-Fi and all this other shit and then things like that, then you realize, like, you know, that just reminds you, it's not a realization, it's a reminder that, you know, in real life, which is real life, the only things that are a necessity is clean running water and food.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you could build a hut with anything you see in nature. You could build a house with anything you see in nature, from mud to bricks, to water to sticks, to whatever the fuck. Fire, same thing with anything else. But the reality is, you know, like I said before, we got motherfuckers that die homeless in a world where animals are plentiful.
Yeah.
We got motherfuckers that die, you know what I mean, because they lost 100,000 in the stock market and kill themselves in a world where rebounds are plentiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers just can't see no other way.
Yep. That's the same shit that I be saying. Like, with the Bitcoin shit and, like, all the other shit, like, a certain level of people don't think that shit is real and you can't eat and you can't do shit off of it, but it's like, niggas, it's every day, nigga, like, we mining and we fist to find a way where we fist to get this shit together. Like,
right.
And then some niggas, it's like, oh, you got access to a certain amount of money, so you could invest this shit into Bitcoin, but it's not going to be worth it for you, or it's going to take you a certain amount of time for you to even be able to.
And all of them investments might be true in terms of what they're saying. Okay, then find the next thing. Maybe it ain't Bitcoin. One thing I've learned about the world, especially when you're talking about the stock market and shit like that, and you can go look at what I'm saying, and it's proven true. Historically, there's a 100-year gap where this shit is literally always trending up. So when it comes to the market and shit like that, it's nothing. You just got to find the thing that's going up. Historically, the market is always on an up-year gap for 100 years. It's never failed. But, you know, I think it's a perfect segue. Let's go and knock out that one boy. This one, of course, is also for Shep Chad, my fallen soldier. Other than that, you know what I mean?
Bro, I'm going to take a shot. No, I'm not going to do him like that.
Shout out to Martels for the fallen soldier.
I'm going to miss everybody.
And I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. To the 20th. Very memorable.
Twanky. Bro.
Very swanky.
Mm-hmm.
I am Rick Cole.
It's your boy Dubz 817.
Shout out to Chef Chad. Make sure you follow us. Like, subscribe, share. You know what it is. If not, fuck you.
Yeah, he'll be back for the next episode.